This must be the right place. Hey, Lil Chris.
Lil Chris, how can I help you, brother? What's going on?
Yes, sir. I was on social media, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing about this Midwest Fire Weekend. You know, I'm just wondering if I could just check it out, see what it's about.
Fire Weekend?
Yeah.
Talking about when in August?
Yeah, Carl.
All right, come on.
Shalom, brother.
Hey, Lil Chris, brother.
Nice to meet you. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why our safety and yours, our protocol. I got to search you.
Okay, no sweat.
You good.
Hey, come on in. Yo, Cap.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
His brother wants more information about the Midwest Fire Weekend.
Okay. Hey, brother, have a seat.
Hey, how's it going?
Nice to meet you, brother.
Yeah.
Captain Malquad at IHBK Chicago, man. What's going on?
Yes, sir. I just had a question about this Midwest Fire Weekend. And I was just hoping if I can get more information on it.
Yeah. Well, the Midwest Fire Weekend, man, is it's an event we've been doing for about 8 years now.
Okay.
This event is meant to bring Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians together, who we deem out of 12 lost tribes. It'll be hosted by the brother you see in that picture right there.
Oh, yeah.
Commanding General Yohana. I suggest you research that brother as well. We've been holding this troop down for about 40 years. IHUBK is an organization that was erected in 1969 to teach the truth. So the Fire Weekend is a culmination of that.
Okay.
So this year's Midwest Fire Weekend, we really plan on burning things up, something heavy. You don't want to miss this one. I'm glad you came. As a matter of fact, this is the right time. You know what I mean, to come and find out what's about to be going on. So the Fire Weekend is from July 31st to August 3rd. We're gonna kick it off Thursday morning with a Roundtable Truth exclusive. It's a podcast that we have here in Chicago. We're gonna have a special guest by the name of General Shawar Mal. He's the head of our DC school.
Okay.
He'll be down here to do a whole breakdown about some of the quotes that he put on Facebook that then went viral, and also to give a solution to things that's going to help Blacks and Hispanics. So that'll be Thursday morning. Thursday night, we're going to have General Muhammad. He teaches the most amazing classes that you've ever seen in your life. Like if you have any questions about the Bible, you got to get down here to 9909 Roosevelt Road from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
Bring all your questions about the Bible.
All right. Bring
all your questions about life. Bring all your questions about these false religions. Anything you want to know about what's going on in the earth, that's the night to come learn the Bible like you ain't never heard it in your life.
Okay.
Because, of course, we teach that the Christian church has nothing to do with the Bible. This book pertains to the Israelites. So that'll be Thursday night. After that, we'll have game night at the school, administered by Captain Debar Moth, where we'll have video games, card games, board games. Just sit back and have a bunch of fun. That'll be Thursday. Friday morning, we're going to get right into it. We're going to have the felony expungement and gun rights. That's going to be administered by Officer LeBon of Detroit.
Okay.
He'll be here. Brothers will be able to come in and get their felony expunged, and be able to get the rights to get their gun rights restored. And that'll be for it'll be for the black and brown people as well.
Okay.
So that'll be Friday. Then Friday night, we got the banquet. The brother I just showed you, Commanding General Yohana. You understand? We'll be doing a lecture right here at the Chicago school.
All right.
Are we done yet? And where do we go from here? And the where do we go from here is, where do we go as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians in this day and time? What leadership do we need to follow? What path do we need to take? You do not want to miss this lecture. And it's a free lecture at that. All right. So that'll be Friday night. Right after General Yohana's lecture, to be announced, we're going to find a nice little night club to go to.
Okay.
Officer Rhyme is in charge of that. That is yet to be announced, but it will be soon. And then Saturday morning, we're going to be in Little Village, which is a predominantly Hispanic community Majority, I want to say Mexican community, world famous here in Chicago. We're going to be there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be there with our black and brown coming together this 5 weekend. That's what this 5 weekend is all about.
I see.
It's going to be a bunch of brothers in Little Village, you know what I'm saying, to go to our brothers and sisters out there. We're giving away clothes. We're giving away food. We're giving away school supplies. You know, that'll be, I think, from 11 to 1, if I'm not mistaken, in Little Village. Man, let's get this word out there. The black and brown people are coming together in this day and time when we are being persecuted like no other.
That's right.
So that'll be that, you know what I'm saying, on Saturday. And then we having a black and brown day party. You understand? We're going to put the first annual Black and Brown Day Party. Location and time is yet to be announced, but you do not want to miss that. Imagine that. You come to a club venue where black and brown people are enjoying themselves. You understand? Brotherhood and sisterhood like no other. Blacks and Puerto Ricans, black people and Dominicans, black and Mexican, so-called. These are so-called names.
Okay.
These are not the names that God put on us. But for now, we say black and brown, but it's really the 12 tribes coming together.
Right.
You don't want to miss this.
Okay.
So with that, once the day party is over, if brothers want to continue at night, we will have another club prepared for us as well. Sunday is the Black and Brown Unity Cookout. It's going down. Where is the cookout going to be at, Brown, again?
Calumet Park.
Calumet Park. You understand, will be the Black and Brown Cookout. We're going to have vendors there. We're going to have radio personalities there doing interviews. We're going to have one of the chefs. We're going to have the chefs of the Midwest, I like to call them. You know what I'm saying, out there cooking the food. Free food, of course. Commander Jimmy Honda is providing everything free this year.
Okay.
Freely is thou receive, freely is thou give. I'm paraphrasing. You get my point? So it's going down, man. Midwest 5 weekend. It's going to be off the chain. We're going to have 4 days of amazing brotherhood and sisterhood. You're going to get a chance to have lectures, classes. So much information is going to be coming out. So much fun and activities going to be going on. Man, you miss this 5 weekend, man, you're gonna regret it. You're going to regret it. So I hope to see you.
Oh, yeah.
Hope to see you, brother, Midwest 5 weekend.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. I'm completely sold. You're going to see me there.
Man, I'm glad to hear that, brother. Man, General, I'm feeling good. How are you feeling today, General?
I'm all right. I know
you just got back from that North Carolina cookout. How you feeling about how everything go down there?
It went good. It went real good.
You know
what I'm saying? Nonstop running. Yeah, you know what I mean? Working for the Lord. Say again.
Most High Christ, General.
Damn right.
Damn right. General, first and foremost, I wanted to say for Wada for joining us for this brief interview leading up to Midwest 5 weekend. Of course, you know what I mean? The past few 5 weekends we've been having you doing amazing lectures. And doing one this year. You understand? And I wanted to, I ain't want to get at people too much, you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be, but just a few questions on why this lecture is so important for our people at this particular time, John.
Right.
So, John, I wanted to ask you, starting off, why this title for this lecture, General? You understand? What's the significance behind this title?
Yeah, read that title.
Yes, sir.
Doing a little quick thing. What? Got General Muhammad in the building. Yabba Zakata, Ibaha Yah, Officer Marat, Officer Yedaya. You know what I'm saying?
Khan Wakan. The title, General, is Are we done yet, and where do we go from here?
Yeah, are we done yet? Meaning, with everything that's going on in the world and the revoking of citizenship, are we done, General? You ain't stopping. You ain't stopping. No, because I think the camera's just narrowly on me. Sorry about that. Did I mess all this up? Do we need to do this again?
No, you good, John.
I'm good, cool. All right. Are we done yet? Because what a lot of blacks and Latinos are asking, and Native Indians is that it for us as a part of America?
Right.
Are we going to be separated? Are they going to do us in? They talk about building alligator Alcatraz and all these different prisons and all that.
Right.
So that's the first half that needs to be answered for our people's sake. And it's just straight love for our people to really want these answers, to really want to give them these answers.
Yes, sir.
Give them some comfort in the Most High.
You know,
and then the other half is, where do we go from here? Where do we go to get us where we need to go?
Right, General Connor.
So we don't turn back. You know what I mean? Many times we've been in danger. Many times as a people, we've been in danger under the hands of these nations that we fall under.
General.
Just for the same reason. So
yes,
the short answer to the question is no, we're not done.
That's right.
We're nowhere near done.
Yes, sir.
We just getting started. You know what I'm saying? That's the short answer. Slug it. We just getting started. We just starting to come together as a nation, rise up as a nation, and be a real body onto Christ.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So no, we're not done. Many nations try to destroy us, but here's where we do have to go from here.
Yes, sir.
Something we don't necessarily always want to do, but we had better do it. And what that is we had better take a good look and examination of ourselves after having been underneath the hands of our enemy for 400 years. Examine, is our lifestyle really right according to God?
That's right.
We're supposed to do something different. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Example of it is this brother that blew his hand up this week.
Yeah,
man, the brother lost his hand. He got to walk around with. So imagine you got to walk around for the rest of your life with your hand jammed up, knowing that you went out and used fireworks to try to cause some stupid shit like that. One thing if you get it, in an accident or something like that, but you go out there and do something like this, I mean, goddamn.
Yes, sir.
To this brother. So we got to have mercy, and we got to understand that we don't want to down this brother.
Right.
What we want to do is try to utilize his story and other stories just like it to encourage us, man, to really take a deep look at what it's going to take to go forward. Because if America's going to turn their back on us,
yes, sir,
they have been. They really never was with us. I mean, yes. Damn, they're rhetorical. But if they're going to do what they're going to do, then we're going to really need to focus in on the Lord to do something different.
Yes, sir.
The Israelite School, UPK, has always been up for that since 1969, and we'll continue to be up for it. We'll continue to fix that type of situation.
Yes, sir. Kind of what kind, John. Also, John, I wanted to ask you, who is your focus, and what is your focus for this particular election?
Who is my focus? Well, definitely our Latino brothers. But all 12 tribes are in mortal danger without the Most High right now.
Yes, sir.
All 12 tribes are in mortal. We're doing a quick tape. Good to see you. Yeah, we all the 12 tribes are in mortal danger right now. And we're gonna come together, and it's time for us to be strong, and it's time for us to stop turning on each other.
That's
all
right.
The things that we've been saying in Israelite School UBK, they getting ready to come to pass right now.
Yes, sir.
But not only they getting ready to come to pass, but we had better also fulfill those things that are required by the Most High.
Yes, sir.
Focus is mainly on the Latino tribes because they're in the beginning of it. Even though they're stepping it up to the Haitians, I already said they were going to step it up to the other Benjamite tribes, the Levite tribes. The Haitians, they finally figured out that what we've been saying on that street all this time was true.
Yes, sir.
And they going into panic mode. And they now trying to survive. They know that they've now got the Lord's 12 tribes in their hands. And they concerned and scared to death.
Yes, sir.
Now they want to get rid of Latinos, the Benjamites, and they want to get rid of so-called Black Americans, the tribe of Judah.
Yes, sir.
All of them. So they want to carry it out step by step by step until it goes wherever they want it to go.
Yes, sir.
They're not even focused on the other tribes. So we're going to focus on. I mean, they're not even focused on the other people that are in this country and are doing what they're doing. Instead, they totally focus on us. What a lot of people don't know is that tens of thousands of so-called Israelis were over there in Gaza taking up land, buying land from confiscated land from the Palestinians.
Yes,
they
sir.
put Palestinians off the land. Some of them fighting in the battle with Hamas, killing them and all that. And then they get to come back to the United States and act like they're just a regular American.
Right.
Nobody questions their dual citizenship or anything.
Yes, sir.
So let them focus on them. We'll focus on the 12 tribes.
Damn right, General Wakanda. I kind of want to throw this one in, cause seeing what time it is and the things that's going on. And I've been noticing a lot of Black people are wondering, should they be involved in the struggle with the Hispanics and what they're going through? You know what I mean? Should Black people be concerned with Hispanic problems, so to speak? What does you say?
Yeah, that's a great question. I hope everybody joins me tonight on Real General Yohana tonight, because tonight I'm going to reveal a story about a Jamaican who was born here in the U.S. His father was a Jamaican, came to the United States, got his citizenship, joined the military, spent 18 years in the military fighting wars for the United States of America. He had a son born here, an American citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Son got in an altercation, got evicted from his apartment, went back on the property to get something from the apartment, and they arrested him. ICE agents showed up and deported him to Jamaica. This man has never been to Jamaica, and he's a U.S. citizen.
Right.
But because his father's not a U.S. citizen, they got rid of him, and now he's got to fight it out in court.
Oh, God.
That's one example of the different dirty tricks that they are attempting to use in order to not respect the law or the citizenship of the United States.
Yes, sir.
White people are going to pay a hefty price for this because they don't understand. Donald Trump is teaching them to hate us, and all the while, really radicalizing white America. And he's going to radical white America, and then he's going to send them all to war.
Yes, sir.
And all their sons and daughters killed.
Colonel Khan, John. Yes, sir. John, I got one last question. I ain't want to keep you all night. Again, I appreciate you joining me for this small segment. As the lecture approaches, it'll be August 1st during Fire Weekend right here at the Chicago School, 9909 Roosevelt Road. And
I look so forward to it. Go ahead,
absolutely, sir. And seeing on that day, are we done yet, and where do we go from here? For those who have never heard of Commander General Yohana, what will they take away from this lecture if they in attendance or if they tune in? What will they take away from this lecture?
Well, first of all, they'll take away a good peace of mind. A good peace of mind because they'll have a better understanding of what is going on, what is going to happen in the future according to the Lord.
Yes, sir.
They're going to have a better understanding of that, number one. And that's comfort, number one. Number two, they're going to find out what is really important.
Yes, sir.
Now we come into the time where you're going to learn what is really important and what has not been important. Right. And you can learn just how strong or weak you and all your people are. So they're going to be able to take away that. And yes, of course, all of the other usuals, a close understanding of the Lord, a close understanding of, who we are as a people and why the Israelites do what we do.
That's right.
A good, close understanding of it.
I know what kind, John. Yes, sir. Well, listen, I appreciate you, General joining us for this small segment. Are we done yet? Where do we go from here? August 1st, Midwest Fire Weekend is going down. It's a free lecture by Commander General Yohana. We hoping all Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians will be in attendance. We also will be streaming it free as well. And so we appreciate you for that as well, General, for leaving down.
I appreciate you having me. I look forward to it. I'll see you soon.
Hey, look, I just left Atlanta. I said I'll be back in August. The way I go to work, I've been
What's going on, Israel? Commander General Yohana, ISUBK, doing it like we do. I can't stop, and I ain't gonna use no baby oil. We're gonna do it right, you know, right? Okay, we're gonna keep it righteous, but we're gonna keep pushing this truth to save brothers and sisters' life. So I'm on today to tell you about the Midwest Fire Weekend. Now, brothers out of Chicago and the whole Midwest, Detroit, Kentucky, who else they got? Indianapolis. I mean, there's a ton of cities in that Midwest. Forgive me if I missed those cities. And all those brothers are gonna come together for the Midwest Fire Weekend. And what's gonna happen in the Midwest Fire Weekend? It's the biggest and best, one of the biggest and best opportunities for you to get a close-up look at your brothers teaching this truth. A lot of you brothers are out there, been studying, you joining the knowledge, you ready to go, you know you got to hit that street eventually, you getting your crew together, y'all working on these scriptures, but this is what I want you to understand. I want you to take a moment and come through the ISUBK so you can wash all them lies that they've been telling you about before you get here. You're gonna have to do that for yourself so you don't get played out here. So this week, that weekend, July 31st to August 3rd, I got General Muhammad here. All of you seen his class. Nobody matches it. He's bad to the bone with the knowledge of the truth. I got Cat McCard with me right here. Another bad cat runs the Hebrew Academy. You see all them tapes all over the internet, busting millions of views right now, killing the game. You understand? I got brothers coming through to do expungement. Got so much freely to every brother to show you that the greatest weapon we ever had that was given to us from Christ was a real brotherhood. Midwest Fire Weekend, I don't care where you at in the country, take a moment, get in them wheels, hop on that plane, July 31st, August 3rd, go on one of our websites, pull up the hotel, come on out there, bring your crew, you all right. I know a lot of y'all be thinking we too militant, we too hard. Brother, we've been fighting for this truth since 1969. We gonna be hard. But it don't mean you in any danger. We need each other now. You need to not just be out there on your own. Everything that Trump is doing and America's doing, we need to bring the body together. So, come on down. I'm doing my lecture. I don't do that many lectures, but I'm doing the lecture this year. A couple of them actually. And one of them will be during that weekend, and we'll be talking about everything Trump and them's doing. The third world sport with Iran, Saudi Arabia, the Israelis, they still over there shooting. They just hit an air base in Jordan. They killed 3 soldiers, wounded 34 others. Both sides are arming up like crazy. Ain't nothing stopped. They had a little ceasefire, but they're arming up like crazy. Now China is bringing a new jet. What's the name of that jet?
J-10C.
The J-10C. This is a super duper high power jet. It's a jet made to compete with the F-16 and the F-32 it is? The F-35. So that's they top, they bringing their top dogs into the theater. But here's what the Chinese got. Their jet can put 12 missiles on the bottom of the jet that are hypersonic missiles. These missiles can't get shot down. Wherever they fire at, they move so fast any defense system cannot take it. All this is the Lord's doing. At the same time, Donald Trump is trying to lock up all of our Latino brothers. He thinks he can turn our country, this country we built, into China, where he have our Latino brothers doing all the manufacturing. The boy is psycho. Now we in the end. Wake up, come into the body. So I'm inviting you down. I'm Commander General Young. I'm just an old chief talk, okay? I done held this game 40 years. You owe me to at least come see me when I say come see me before you hit that street. That's just respect. And you should know that, and everybody knows that's how I run. So come on, see me, man. You in good hands, you safe. Sister's gonna feed you. I wanna holler at you, man. I don't wanna see you after you make 10,000 or general. I wanna see you now, so I can see where you start and where you finish. Come holler at me, man. The Midwest Fire Weekend. Captain Mawakwa, he's in charge. Him and his team from Chicago, they gonna do it up, and they do it every year, which is why it's so popular. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody come out, man. Now is the time. Bring this body together, man. I'll see y'all later. Y'all want to say something? Squad go? Y'all good? I see you out there, man. Midwest Fire Weekend. Big shout out to Captain Mawakwa and his whole team out there. We'll see you then, y'all. Shalom.
You know, honest. He paused a little bit when I said, "Are you going to serve that king?" He's what? He paused a little bit, but he was all right. All right. Somebody asked for my email. My email is tazaryak@gmail.com. TAZARYACH@gmail.com. That's my email. Next caller 562-568.
Yes, sir.
You another white guy?
No, I'm Hispanic, sir.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I do have white in me. I'm 44% Spaniard, so yeah.
What you did, a DNA test?
Yeah, I have some South Asian, I have mostly Hispanic and Spaniard.
Oh, what's your dad? Is your dad what is your dad? Spanish?
My dad is white. He's white.
Oh, you white then?
Well, no, I look more brown though, to be honest.
I don't like. Listen, Bob Marley looks probably browner than you, and he's white because he got a white daddy.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
No, but let's get back to the discussion. Let's get back to the topic.
So I was we'll get back to it. I just want to make this one statement. So I was right when I said another white man. This guy's a white man, but we're gonna get. And as you can tell, listen, relax. In my world, you're a white man, but it's not gonna stop us. I just had a whole conversation with the white guy, so it's not gonna stop me from having a conversation. We got back-to-back white people. That's all. I told y'all, Smoke Friday is the white edition. Look, we got 2 white people already. Go ahead. What's your question or comment?
First of all, there's nothing wrong with white people. I think white people are great. Everybody's great. But my second thing is
what makes them great?
They created the Constitution. They created the country as we know as America.
So when they create, so let me ask you a question. So you say you Hispanic. What your mother's side is Hispanic. What type of Hispanic?
Mexican.
So wait, so let me see if I get this right. Let me see if I
go ahead. Sir.
Wait. So you said America is great. Now y'all seeing the seed of his father come out. But you wanted you wanted to be Hispanic, and you're particularly a Mexican Hispanic. Do you know?
Yeah.
Then he brought up the Constitution. When the Constitution was written, what was the state of the Mexicans and other Hispanics in America?
They were mentioned in the Constitution, but for blacks it was different. But
wait. No, slow down.
No.
Unless you got a schedule to go.
Go ahead.
There we go. Let's just have the conversation. You said the Latinos were not in the Constitution, right?
Correct. At the time,
so when it said all men are created equal, that did not include blacks and Latinos, right?
And women, yes.
Right. And so now, when it comes to the country of Mexico, why does Mexico have that portion of the country of Mexico only?
Wait, what? Sorry, go ahead.
The country that of Mexico today, right?
Yeah.
What was that, the original country of Mexico, or was it more than that?
Oh no, I had the territory of Arizona, Nevada, California, and Texas.
Why did they lose it?
Oh, because America fought hard for it.
It's because the white man killed the Mexicans. Wait. Because the white man came and killed the Mexicans and took it by force, right?
Yeah.
And you think that was good?
Well, it was definitely a tragedy, but I'm talking about currently right now in the 21st century. America is a beautiful country. That's why my grandparents came here for a better life.
But y'all are white. But see, the thing about it is, no. You can keep saying no. You can keep saying no. You can keep saying no all you want. You are showing how you are a white man and the devil, because you don't care about the massacre of your mother's family.
I do.
No, you don't. I would, if I right, but you.
No, you're not living. No, you're not living in reality. We're in the 21st century.
So now let's get to. No problem. Let's get to the. No sweat. Let's get to the 20. Relax. No. This ain't playing the victim. You gotta relax. Hey, I like that last guy, Dan. He had a little bit more control of himself. Relax.
No, but I really don't like.
I don't care what you don't like. Listen, if you don't like it, if you don't like it, all you gotta do, listen. If you don't like it, then you can hang up. If you're mature, then you. How old are you?
I'm 19, sir.
I can tell. You need to grow up. You need to grow up. I'm not sure. Listen, one second. Let me just educate you. Let me educate you real fast. You need to grow up.
We're living in the 21st century.
See how you still want to talk? I can hang up the phone. I'm not a woman. I'm not a woman. I'm a man. You're a man. We talk like men. When you're bringing up historical information, when America brings up 9/11, nobody says stop bringing up the past. When America brings up the wars or anything from the past, nobody says don't bring it up. When the Jewish man brings up the Holocaust, nobody says don't bring it up or you're victim blaming. But yet, when a black person brings up Latino history, I didn't bring up black history. I brought up what happened to Latino people. And you're saying I'm victim blaming, and I'm not Latino. Look, I'm gonna hang up on you. If you don't shut your fucking mouth. Shut your 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 mouth. Then I'm gonna hang up on you. If you don't have discipline.
My daddy, dude.
That's a white man. He proved he was worse than Dan. Caller, hold on 1 second. He was worse than Dan. Like Dan was a decent, and look, he calling back like I'm gonna take his call. This is a bitch ass nigga. This is a white. To the caller that's on. Hold on 1 second.
This game, you're not ready.
Why are you calling back for?
Bro, I wasn't done, bro. Come on.
Man. Now, that's a bitch ass white man. And this is now, he say he's 19. Who knows if he's. The beautiful thing about Android and iPhone for that matter, they have this great ability. It's called block. Chat donation. So he probably greatly. So today, listen, I called this Smoke Friday the white edition, and except for the last call, it's been pretty interesting. I'm gonna unblock the white man, the white man that loves white people. I'm gonna unblock his number. I hate when people call back to back to back, but I'll unblock his number. Now, if he's still listening, if you call back and have better discipline, we can have the conversation. What I mean by discipline, you don't even have to talk to me nice. You can talk to me however you want. Let's just not cut each other off. That's all I'm saying. But he called back. Let's see. Caller, you there?
Yes, I'm here, sir. And listen, sir, You're right. I was over talking. I was interrupting, and I left for us to have a conversation, sir.
All right, no sweat. So where we left off at was you was talking about America was great, and then you made a point to say what I was talking about was the past. So what I was trying to lead up to was today you have ICE targeting Mexicans.
Yes.
You have the ICE. So do you agree with ICE?
Yes, I agree with ICE's goal to deport illegal immigrants. Yes.
Do you think ICE is deporting all illegal immigrants or just highlighting Mexicans, Haitians, and Africans?
According to articles I read and everything, my research, and I even experienced it. I seen ICE at Lowe's. They didn't confront me, but I seen them, arrest somebody. But from all the reports I hear, is they're deporting illegal immigrants. So I think that's good.
That ain't what I asked you. I said, are they deporting everybody or are they deporting just Mexicans, Haitians, etc. like that?
Everybody. Everybody. I saw a post on ICE. They deported 12 illegal Europeans in one day.
You said you saw a report?
No, a post.
Where was the post at?
It was on Instagram's page. I mean, ICE's Instagram page. Sorry.
So why don't we see that on? Okay, so now what is the do you believe that the face of ICE is the face of deportation is everybody, or is the face of deportation Mexicans?
Oh no, I think it's everybody who entered our country illegally.
No. I get your premise. What I'm saying is, when I say the face of deportation, the face of deportation is like when you think of illegal immigrants, who does America make you think of?
Oh no, for sure, Latin Americans and people from South America and those countries.
Is that fair?
Well, what?
Is that fair that they make the Mexicans the face of illegals when Mexicans aren't the only illegals in America?
Well, if you look at the numbers, sir, most illegal immigrants.
I'm just asking you a question.
No, yeah. But I'm going to answer your question, but I'm just trying to reach a point that if you look at the demographics and everything, most illegal immigrants come from the southern border, from Mexico, from El Salvador, from all those countries. So that is why,
Do you know what it means by the face? The face is like, you see them going into Mexican schools, taking children, graduations, taking them. Do you see that? Do you see that same thing with Asians, Europeans, Arabs? Do you see that same treatment of them?
I seen them get deported, but not most.
You don't see that treatment though.
Yeah.
What about the what about the Alcatraz Island, where they got the illegals in there 8 in the box? Is that fair? Yeah. But you say that you love America. And
I love America.
Because you're white. I understand. So now, what is it that you want? I just wanted to get that premise out there. You love America because you're white. Because if you had any compassion for your mother's family, you wouldn't say that you love America, because you would look at the treatment of your mother's family and say, this is horrible treatment. The way that the Mexicans are being highlighted, the way the Mexican kids are getting separated from their families. But we don't see, here's why we respect America. If America was separating Asian kids from their Asian mothers and fathers, if they were separating European kids from their mothers and fathers, if they were separating the East Indians, the Palestinian kids from their mothers and fathers, then you would say ICE is just all around fucked up. But ICE is not all around fucked up. When they're deporting the other nations, you don't see them plastering what they're doing to those nations on social media. You don't see them. You only see the Mexicans being plastered.
That's not true. I just told you I saw a post where they deported 12 illegal Europeans. What do you mean?
I don't see that on the news. I don't see them. Did they separate them from their families, from their children, XYZ like that? Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Caller, hold on. Do you see that? You got to mute me in the background. There you go. Do you see that? I'm asking you, 562. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah,
yeah. Do you see them separating the families and kids and stuff like that?
No, I see them deporting the whole family together.
But you don't see the violent nature that they do. And now, and one more thing I'm gonna say before, you can, because I don't think you called in for this, and I'll let you ask what you wanted to ask. One more thing I'll say is that the proof that it's bullshit is that as they were locking illegal Latinos up, and then they realized the Latinos are the one doing certain type of work that America needed, Trump lightened up on it and made provisions where those people can stay.
I don't think that's true. Can you give me the source?
That is true. Donald Trump said it.
Okay, tell me what report.
Well, you get the source of the 12 people and text it to me. I'll get my source very easily.
Oh, you want me to text it to you? Okay.
Yeah, I'll get my source very easily. But you can tell me. So now that we got to that point, you can say what you called for. Hold on. Before you do it, hold on 1 second. Caller, hold on. All right, go ahead.
Okay, you back?
Yeah, what did you call about?
Well, first I want to clarify because you're speaking over me. You're speaking like you know why I love America, but no. I love America because what it stands for: freedom, liberty, and justice. I love the Constitution. I love the amendments. I love that we could express our own ideas. Like you could express your idea, even though I disagree with it. I could tell you mine. That's what makes America great. Freedom of speech. So that's why I love America.
Yeah. So so I got my source already. But wait, before you do that,
you got it wrong.
Yeah, Donald Trump.
You got it wrong.
Wait, slow down. I said I had my source. Just hold on 1 second. Caller, hold on. So Donald Trump said his administration.
He's the man that came up with the term African American. Right. We from now on we call African American. But now somebody run up on you and say we should leave this place, you turn to them and say, where we gonna go?
They have the American flag and the symbols of red, white, and blue, but it's black people.
Right.
So it's not they're not repping who they are. Right. They're repping the country that they serve.
These leaders that don't care about their community, that always, just focusing on winning gold medals and championships and different things of that nature, and have no thought to the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. It's gonna come back at home.
Enough for hearing that happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Rosewood, even Emmett Till was somewhat similar. It's like once something happens to a white woman, that's the justification to kill all niggas.
At the same city, at the same time as the Klansmen, the Purple Boys had a mass march on the other in downtown, but blocks away, and did not cross paths with that.
Real Nigga University in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Shalom Israel, let's get it, Captain Mal Quad. Round Table Truth, y'all know how we do it. Back at you with another Sunday morning, afternoon, whatever you want to call it. Round Table Truth special. Y'all know how we do it. We are we a few days away, man. A few days away. Right. Give it up. You know what I mean? Midwest Fire Weekend. You know what I mean? The most explosive and most powerful weekend, not only in the entire Midwest, but Chicago. You know what I mean? We got a ton of things going on, man, that you definitely need to come on through. Everything is free of charge. Commander Jenny Hanna has made it possible. You know what I'm saying? Came out of his pocket again, you know what I'm saying, to be able to, give information to the people. He helping the people. I mean, doing so much. Give Commander Jenny Hanna a hand and shout out. You know what I mean? That's right. Excellent job. But also, man, I want to, like always, give it up. Y'all know how we do it on this show. I want to give it up to the nigga God, Yahweh in the Hebrew. You understand? Give it up to the Most High. Right.
right.
And we want to give it up to the king of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, none other than Yahushua Mashiach, whom the world ignorantly refers to this brother as Jesus Christ. All right, and of course, the aforementioned brother I just named, give it up for Commanding General Yana.
That's right.
Tuned in this morning with us. You know, I'm Captain Marquardt, IHBK. You know how we do it, man. I got an amazing team that rock it out with me every week. I want to give it up to pay homage to these brothers as well. To my left, I got Officer Yaradan in the building.
That's right.
Hand.
That's right.
And to my far right, I got Officer Iwalum in the building.
That's right.
And joining in here with us tonight, I got Officer 1K Karyash in the building. He's filling in for Officer Lamakiala, who's on injured reserve tonight. No, I'm just joking about it. Brother had some prior engagements that he had to do, so big up to him.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And of course, you know what I mean, we got Officer 1K Mayad in the building. You understand? Doing what he do. On the engineer table tonight, we got Officer Raj Karab.
That's right.
Officer Ramawan could not be in here with us tonight, but filling in with him to help out with a lot of things. We got Officer 500 Mapatazah in the building. Also known as the chef of the Midwest. You understand? Look, that brother, he's seen them grills, man. You know, get me right, y'all. You understand, brother? Go ahead.
Well, you remember when Leroy got the glow on the last right?
Listen, the brother seen the grills. And got the glow on. You know what I'm saying? When he seen the damn grills. Get me right on that point. So for sure, man, we go, man, again, Midwest Fire Weekend, man, it's about to be amazing. Like always, man, we got so many things lined up. Thursday, we kicking it off with a round table of truth exclusive with General Shaul Mar. You understand? Right. If you are General Shaul Mar's Facebook friend, you know who I'm talking about. You understand? Because the general was sharing the quotes of quotes.
Yes,
damn
sir.
it, like the book of Psalms, damn near Proverbs. You know what I'm saying? He dropped so much, you know what I mean, heavy quotes on there that you can apply to life. You know what I'm saying? Like those things, you think, don't take them quotes and the things that General Shawamar be saying lightly. You see what I'm saying? Like you have to get fed this truth. It's like the truth is like food, Doc. You know what I'm saying? It's something where you have to be fed this every day. You have to be fed this. You see what I'm saying? So for sure, big up, you know what I mean, General Shawamar for joining us on the Roundtable Truth. We're going to kick that off 10 a.m. that morning. We will have pancakes, turkey, sausage, beef, bacon, you know what I'm saying, mimosas. It's going down. So if you can make it here early, you know what I'm saying, or if you already in the city, you for sure want to come kick it with your brothers, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And then later on that night, we got General Mahiman coming in, teaching the scripture breakdown. You understand, the best scripture breakdown class that you ever going to get in your life. Get General Mahiman hand on that one.
Right.
He going to do 10 times better than what your preacher could ever teach.
Sir.
You ain't going to even understand the Bible. Get me right on that, y'all done.
Hey, I don't want, before I came into the truth, I don't want, when I saw General Mahiman classes, it's like I had never read the
Bible before. Yeah, explain that part if you could. Go in depth with that.
Cap, you know, I was in a Christian church, you know what I'm saying, before I came into the truth.
Right.
I was actually an armor bearer at the church.
Right.
So the pastor had took it and liked it to me, you know what I'm saying, because I was working so closely with him. He wanted to give me Bible study in the church. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I ain't equipped, especially, you know what I'm saying, at that time I was listening to General Mahiman's classes.
Right.
So I'm like, man, so I'm listening to General Mahiman classes, trying to get prepared to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not prepared. I'm like, obviously, I ain't prepared to teach this. You know what I'm saying?
He know you ain't prepared.
You know
what I'm saying? And he gonna have you go teach the Sunday school. IJ?
Oh God, that man Cap is like, he pretty much said, man, just go in there and make some shit up. You gonna be all right.
You got it.
Right. That's it. You understand? Which goes to show you that the validity of the Christian church, you know know what I'm saying, is inaccurate.
Got 'em with guns.
See what I'm saying? That these brothers is out there, and basically they just going into their own mind.
Yes, sir.
Of what the Bible is.
Yes,
not
sir.
what's actually written of in the Bible.
Damn right, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And again, you know what I'm saying, the biggest hold, you know what I'm saying, on us as a people, you know what I'm saying, of course, we still in slavery, which we can easily prove, and which we're going to prove here today. You know what I'm saying, that blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians are still in slavery. We in captivity. You see what I'm saying? But the number one thing that has us in captivity is what we believe. You know what I'm saying? The religions that blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, the religions that we follow, the idols worshiping that we do in here. A nigga make his own self idol. You worshiping your goddamn self every day. That's what birthdays is about. You ain't supposed to do none of that. Only one you supposed to worship is the Most High. That's right. That is it.
That's right, sir.
Not no tree, not a man, you know what I'm saying, not the wood cross, not none of these things. You see what I'm saying? And yet, we have not figured it out, you know what I'm saying, that by us being indulged in Christianity, being indulged in Islam, we pretty much indulged in any religion that we can get our hand on. That jammed me up when I heard that Negroes was following Buddhism.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? My rib sent me an article, you know what I'm saying, the other day, that I think it was like 8 maybe Buddhist priests, whatever they call monks, Buddhist monks, you know what I'm saying, had went to jail in China, you know what I'm saying, for methamphetamine. They was in the damn temple smoking meth. Good night, Cap. Come on, Cap. In the name of Buddha.
Tweaking
Get
out.
down, my y'all.
It's like I said, I'm not surprised to hear that though. You know, I love old school kung fu movies like this, and you know, I got a lot of them joints. I've been recollected since I got older, and if you go back into them, Cap, I ain't surprised they smoking meth because back in the days they used to be opium the hell out.
That's it.
That's how all that spirituality and they thinking they levitating and they invincible and all that stuff. That's because they was high on dope.
That's it. Listen, you smoke enough dope, you are gonna feel like you levitate. I would imagine. You know what I'm saying? In my past life, I smoked so much weed, I thought I was in the sky. I thought I was right with the clouds. Which means this ain't something you supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? But this is what we following now. You know what I mean? Something that is, you know what I mean, not real. And then to take on a belief system of a people that ain't even your people is, to me, totally insane.
It is.
You see what I'm saying? So, man, what else going on in the earth, Rocky? You know what I mean? I did.
Man, there's a ton of things
You
going
know
on
what I
in
mean?
the earth.
Please.
Man, Cat, we got false leaders. We got thieves.
Right.
Just like, you know what I mean, the people that black people look up to, niggas that call people snow bunnies, and come to find out, shocker, he's a thief.
Yeah,
right.
That's it.
Right.
You understand? Umar, come on, man.
Hey.
Umar Johnson. Now, brother, like
Still waiting on that school.
This, you know what I'm saying, situation here with Dr. Umar Johnson, it seems like it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Calm
You
with
see
Khan,
what I'm
sir.
saying? Like something you could not believe.
Calm with
Now,
Khan.
you know what I'm saying, they didn't win there and stole his money. Which I think we said this a few weeks ago. We said this was gonna happen.
Calm with Khan, sir.
Like, now ain't no money in the bank account. His bank account is froze.
It's froze.
Get me right on that.
Hey, Cap, if I could,
Please.
I'm sitting on the phone with Captain Bob Quiet. This was before this latest video comes out. I'm sitting on the phone when he talking about the you know what I'm saying, the sister, you know what I'm saying, which he's supposed to have so much respect for black women, but you know what I'm saying, wanna disparage this sister, you know what I'm saying, like she's just a throat goat and you know what I'm saying, her body odor is off the chain, all this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, with all the respect he's supposed to have for his black queen.
Exactly.
And
he on there talking about fishy coochie and body odor and throat goat.
Right.
Go ahead, y'all.
But on that conversation, Captain Mawakwa said, watching that video, he said, man, like he lining that up, you know what I'm saying, to say that's the reason why I ain't got the money for that school.
Give me right on it.
This was weeks ago, y'all.
Real talk. You know, like you could see it coming. You know what I'm saying? And once again, that's what religion is it's a hustle. You see what I'm saying? And listen, what the problem is his hustle is running out. He kicked the hustle off, you know what I'm saying, with the whole situation. I ain't even sure the cat purchased the building. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just don't know. You know, anybody, you know, knowing death or whatever the case may be, this brother right here, he ran a hustle. You know what I'm saying, with this whole situation about this Marcus Garvey school. You see what I'm saying? And now, the money, whatever money that you sent him to build this school, it didn't ran dry. You see what I'm saying? Now he need help to get back from Africa. You know what I'm saying? He said him and Queen Shambushu Kushu. He said, I need y'all to send me some money up here, Queen, for me and Queen Shambushu Kushu, whatever she said. Go ahead, IJ.
Man, Cap, this is my personal opinion. I believe he spent that money on hoes. Instagram thoughts, OnlyFans models.
What?
And of course, white women.
That's what's soon to come out. That the cat, you know what I'm saying, they've been talking about snow bunny. To even call a white woman a bunny, a white bunny represents purity in the white world. So even call a white woman a snow bunny is like you're referring to her as something delicate. You see what I'm saying? Which all it does really is expose your lust. You understand? And brother, this is what our leadership is here in America. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High is going to expose, you know what I'm saying, the leadership that we have to not be something that we should follow. We got a real, I'm coming to you, my partners out, we got a real leader in Commanding General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? And you need leadership. That's without question. You can't be out here and be leaderless, which is why the lecture, you know what I'm saying, that Commander General Yohana is doing for Midwest Fire Weekend, which is going to be here at the school, 9909 Roosevelt Road. You know what I'm saying? You need to be here and in person. If not, you could tune in to the Round Table of Truth. We'll be shooting it live. Like, you need to tune. This is not even really a lecture. It's more like a town hall meeting. You understand? That's what this is. You know what I'm saying? And what General Yohana is going to be doing as the leader of Israel, you know what I'm saying, is teaching you and showing you what we need to be doing in this day and time, seeing that the American empire is about to crumble. The Third World War is about to take effect. You know what I'm saying? The economy in this place is tanking every day. You see what I'm saying? So when you see a house burning, you know what I'm saying, what the hell you do? You just sit in the damn house and let it burn, or do you try to find a way to get out the goddamn house? You see what I'm saying? And the Lord wants us to get out of this house called America. That's why he said, come out of her, my people. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord is going to plague America worse than any country he's ever plagued. Worse than any empire the Most High ever plagued. He gonna plague this place the worst than you ever seen. It's gonna be catastrophic the way America is gonna be judged. Why? Because of the crimes that they've done to the Lord's chosen people, namely blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That's right. You see what I'm saying? You think the Lord forgot about 100 million black people getting killed on slave ships? A lot of them, you know what I'm saying, being thrown over to be eaten by a goddamn great white shark. You sitting there drowning, and while you drowning, or whatever the case may be, you got jaws chewing your damn arms and feet off. You know how horrific that is? Brothers and sisters coming over here on the slave ship, defecating on each other, getting sick, all type of malaria diseases. They dying for coming over here on the ship just to get to land and then go through slavery. You see what I'm saying? Like, what, man, the things that we've been, then you wonder why we so mentally ill. You understand that even the situation with the so-called Native American Indians, they damn near wiped out the Native Indians. You understand? With mass genocide, 77, close to 80 million Native American Indians was killed here in America. And you think the Most High forgot about that? The scriptures say you may forget, but the Lord did not forget. I'm paraphrasing. Damn right. Lord don't have, you know what I'm saying, the give up mentality like you Negroes and Hispanics have developed. You so beat down in this place, you know what I'm saying, that basically at this point your spirit, you just done gave up and say, man, listen, white people, they won. We might as well we gonna be their slave. Whatever rules they come up with, we gonna follow. We gonna completely forget about the Most High. And when you completely forget about the Most High,
Now you in a situation where, listen, these people ready to basically exterminate you at this point. And who have the power to stop it if it not be for the Most High?
Right.
Maya, you had your hand up? Please.
Come, sir. Salaki, what you're saying is so heavy, sir. I just want to say, like you said about us following everything they do, and that ain't even what I was about to get into. But the scriptures say we lay our bodies as the ground.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
it.
we just letting them walk all over us. You know what I'm saying? And then you got these fake leaders out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who lead you every which way, every direction, but never the right one.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's
and so I just, because the ISUPK, we are about brotherhood.
That's right.
Even these fake black and Hispanic and Native American leaders are still our brothers.
Right.
So I'm going to show some brotherhood to them, Cap,
That's
if
it.
I may.
That's it.
If you are a leader in the black, Hispanic, or Native American community, here's a warning to you. Get out.
That's right.
Get out of your leadership position. Don't get out of the community. Get out of your leadership position. Step down. Step aside. Let the real men of the Lord come in and take over. You know what I'm saying? And this is a warning because for the last several years, if you've been paying attention, the Most High has been on an exposing tour.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He has been exposing black, Hispanic, and Native American leaders left and right like it's going out of style.
Man, made Guerrilla Hebrew, you know what I'm saying, denounced the whole Israelite world.
You know what I'm saying? Got
His
to
brother,
get
you know what I'm
paid.
saying, got caught, you know what I'm saying. His woman was tearing his backside out, you know, or whatever gave it, pegging, you know what I'm saying. And that made him denounce, you know what I'm saying, the whole belief of the Israelite world.
Right.
You understand? Because he, you know what I'm saying, put himself in a position. He wasn't appointed in a position. And brother, when you put yourself, when you appoint yourself to be in a position, brother, it's gonna end up in a jam and a joke. My partner's out.
Right, sir.
Now that's extra heavy because you know what I'm saying. It was like almost he was just tricking his congregation for the money.
That's it.
Because it's like when they find out that's what he was doing, a real nigga that's really trying to serve the Lord gonna be like, well, I can't follow this nigga.
That's a fact.
You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact. That's a fact.
And now that Sakari is gone, he just instead of saying, you know what, I'm gonna get it in all black and do this the right way.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You go.
Go ahead, Kyle.
So only if I could,
please
piggyback off what Officer Mayad is saying. The reason why it's so important now that we have true black and brown leadership is because there's a goddamn Nazi in the White House.
Come on,
there's no clearer point right now the racism of America than right now in 2025. Like it's in your face with it.
Right.
On the radio stations, they playing, talking about if you were a legal immigrant, turn yourself in. We're gonna find you. You know what I mean? They deported a black man to Jamaica because he was born in Germany. You know what I mean? There's no clearer time more than ever that black and brown people need leadership than right now.
Damn right.
Because of the rivalry we're facing from the White House itself. And it's always been like this. But right now, they more in your face with it than ever.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? They actually showing you in the streets. They actively hunting you down. So now more than ever, it's time for us to have real leadership and have men of morality and not just niggas chasing bags and money.
Right.
That's right. Or if I could, so.
Damn right. Give it up. Every hand. We'll go ahead. We got a video on Umar John.
Yeah, come on.
Go ahead, play it.
He like conscious strippers.
After gummy bearing my when that woman, after gummy bearing my Shango stick, that woman took off her underwear, and I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, and I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. When she took her underwear off, brothers and sisters, she smelled like something crawled up inside of her and died. She smelled like an old fish tank. You ever smell a fish tank that somebody ain't cleaned in like 2 years? That's what she smelled like when she took off those funky ass drawers. Her drawers were so old and so funky that I thought it was a wife beater. That's how stretched out her drawers was. Her drawers were so old and so funky, I thought her underwear was a slingshot. Her drawers were so funky and so stank, brothers and sisters, that I thought it was a wife beater, brothers and sisters, and I don't mean no disrespect. She needs a baptism. She needs a deep cleanse. She needs an exorcism. I think she got demons living in that bat cave. I think she got demons living in that bat cave, brothers and sisters. So when she said, it's my turn, after she got finished swallowing the Shango, she said, "It's my turn." And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, how do I get out of this? Because it ain't no way under God's heaven that King Kong consciousness face, nose, tongue, lips, ears, or hairline is going anywhere near that cootie cat. Brothers and sisters, listen.
Go ahead, my y'all.
If I he named his face, ears, tongue, toes, he named everything except for his rod. And he didn't say he didn't hit it. He just said that it stank when she took the underwear off.
Right.
Now I done been through life, Cap, and I know a lot of brothers that have talked about sisters like a dog.
Yeah,
but then
it don't need to be aired out like how he just did it. It's certain conversations, that you don't need to have as a leader, you know what I'm saying, talking about she swallowed, hold your point out, you know what I'm saying, you're talking about she swallowed, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and other, doc. Like, come on, doc. Go ahead and finish my yard.
No, I was just saying, Cap, in my experience in life, Cap, brothers that say all that, when you talk to the sisters, guess what you found out? He still hit it. He still hit it. And he mad because she stopped letting him hit it or something like that. That brother right there, he just proved that he's no different than Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? Than any of these other leaders that have been out here, you know what I mean, trying to lead our people. They lustful and they greedy. All they want is money and as many women as they can lay they little, they can lay up with, Cap. You know what I mean? Umar Johnson is not the solution for black people.
Damn,
Hands
give it
down.
up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Go ahead, my partners.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's in his position. You know what I'm saying? You go from queen this and queen that to what we just saw. It's almost like we was just bringing out earlier that, he running out of money. It's almost like he trying to grasp the attention of another crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
that's it.
Bring some more money in type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Because, I don't know, man. I really don't know how to put it in words, but that was shameful. You know what I'm saying?
Give it up. Yeah, man. Like, basically, man, the lust is just coming all out of the brother.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? He don't really have, once again, he ain't really got nothing to teach you. You know what I'm saying? But yet you look, I think the more and more he film himself, the more and more people are starting to see that this cat ain't really what he was proclaiming to be. You see what I'm saying? And when you ain't in the truth, you're not gonna be really solid on nothing.
Right.
Like that Pan-Africanism, that ain't what's gonna fix you black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That is a hustle and it's a lie. You're not African.
Right.
So whenever somebody comes talking Pan-Africanism, you know what I'm saying, it's just gonna always end up bad because this is not what we supposed to be following. He talking about Mark. He probably ain't even got permission from Marcus Garvey. People even call the damn school.
Right.
Marcus Garvey. Who in the hell? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That Pan-Africanism, that ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Christianity, that hasn't worked.
Right.
Islam, that ain't worked. None of these things work. You know what I'm saying? The only thing gonna work for you is keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right, sir.
Jordan,
if I could too,
please.
sir. What this also shows is, you know what I'm saying, like even before you get in that, a sexually compromising position like that with a woman, you know what I'm saying. In the school ISUPK, we have rules, you know what I'm saying, before you deal with a woman. It's almost a year process you go into this.
Right.
Like, so it wouldn't be situation where something is getting sexual like that with a brother in the ISUPK and then he stumbles across that she don't got good hygiene.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
no
the whole thing of it just shows the vulnerability this cat put himself in, and he was supposed to be the leader of his school. Could you imagine Commander General Hunter being in that position? You can't even imagine.
Man, look, he didn't jam himself up because now the people basically probably lost a ton of respect for him. And so now, him, when he go, speak to these peoples in these little conferences across the city, it's gonna be dried up. You know what I'm saying? And big up to Israel, man, for having a spirit, you know what I'm saying, to no more want to be played by these false leaders.
That's right, sir.
You know, starting with Martin Luther King and your civil rights leaders, you know what I'm saying? Like they failed. But MLK, he basically told you that he failed.
Right.
He was another cat filled with his lust, you know what I'm saying? FBI followed him around and he was in there, according to their records, you know what I'm saying, he was in there having sex with white women in hotels. Telling they say one quote, he told a white prostitute that he ain't a nigga tonight. You see what I'm saying? Like this is and this is who we've been looking to for leadership. You know what I'm saying? It's time for a whole new regime.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, of leaders that we should be following, not these cats that's, you know, pump faking like they're a leader, but really they not really about what they saying. Y'all done? Please.
If I could,
get down.
Sir, ain't that like, you know what I'm saying? That's leading right into, you know what I'm saying, that lecture we got coming up on Friday.
Right.
Please. Cap to both y'all point, yourself and Yardan.
Damn right.
Commander Johanna is a real leader.
That's right.
He you know, enacted, like Yardan was saying, the 6-month rule and gave brothers in the school wisdom on how to deal with a woman. I think damn near every woman now has something called a My Chart. When you go to the doctor, there's an app on the phone called My Chart.
There you go.
And you can see everything that's going on with her.
That's it.
I recommend every brother, before you even think about getting sexual with a woman, just tell her, let me see your My Chart.
That's it. That's it.
You'll find out if it stank or not.
Damn right. Give it up. You know what I'm saying? Damn right. I think the most important thing that you said, you know what I'm saying, which is so heavy, is that before you deal with any woman, you first must have the wisdom to deal with a woman.
That's right.
So a woman is not a toy.
That's
you see what I'm saying? A woman is a very serious thing. And so when you deal with this woman, you have to have the wisdom to be able to, you know what I'm saying, lead this woman, number one. Number two, you got to be able to have the wisdom to be able to look at this woman and see if this woman is something that you should get with or not get with. You see what I'm saying? Now, namely, that wisdom would come from your father at home. But because so many of us have grew up with our fathers, we don't have the wisdom to go out there and know what it is to be able to deal with a woman.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Our wisdom came from BET. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
And,
And you know, whatever else that pushed, you know what I'm saying, picking a woman basically is based on how she looked, her sexuality. You see what I'm saying? So you ain't going in there in no relationship looking at, well, okay, does this sister have a healthy mind?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is she, you know, how was she raised? None of that matters. As long as she got a big behind and a pretty face, brother, you good to go. Just give me right on that part. You see what I'm saying? And now you end up with a complete full-out monster. You know what I'm saying? And then you have a few children by. What's next? Child support.
Right.
Now you at some job working, you know what I'm saying, you may make $2,000 at this job. By the time you get your check, it's $100.
Right.
$150 because all of it's being taken by child support because you didn't got with a woman, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't worthy. You know what I'm saying, for you to get with. You get my point? Same way with a woman, man. A woman got to have, you know, some wisdom, you know what I'm saying, before she just get with any man.
Right.
But of course, you know what I'm saying, because our leadership has failed us, we don't know what it is to pick a right woman or a right man, and because of it, we failing our children. That's why these children are out here, you know what I'm saying, basically running rampant. You ever want to see, you know, the future of a people? Go see what their children look like.
Right.
And right now, our children, you know what I'm saying, the future does not look bright.
At all.
You see what I'm saying? And the only way that this can get fixed is we have to be told the truth, about how disgusting we are as a people, you know what I'm saying, and the things we believe and follow. All these things have got to be corrected. Otherwise, we ain't going to have no future. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say that. Where we going next, Aki?
Right, sir.
So I got one.
Please.
Another video. This was what the video we was getting into with Dr. Umar about him. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the money, the FDMG going.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, play that.
Account.
Please.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifa Tunde Oguntade. Intercontinental Ifa Tunde RB Jesus.
Oh, Lord.
Coming to you live and direct from Philadelphia. I have a very important message. I'm only going to keep you about 5 minutes. I have a very important message. I'm only going to keep you about 5 minutes. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my continental Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Australian Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Caribbean Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Africans in Europe and Asia. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Brazil and my South American Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to Panama and Costa Rica, my Central American Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my...
All I hear is a minute mark. What we need to skip to?
No, I ain't got them.
That man is a
All I
Christian
hear is,
pastor.
please
send me money. Please.
To find out what was going on. And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that. They told me they had no record of my account. They had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account. So then I called the bank. And the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part, but I was told that it was due to suspicion of fraudulent activity. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access into my personal account and the FDMG account. Brothers and sisters, if you have sent a donation to FDMG, let's give it until the end of the month to see if this gets cleared up. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. If you have sent a check or money order donation to FDMG, let's wait until August the 1st, Black August, and see if this situation has gotten cleared up. They told me they sent me a letter to this point on July the 10th, the day that I left for South Africa. I was told that the timeline of suspicious activity was June 25th to July the 10th. I was told that the timeline for suspicious activity was between June 25th, that's when Medea went public. That's when Medea went public. Everybody knows who Medea is. July 25th, that's when Medea went public. July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa. July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa. So y'all know my
Yeah.
because fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. Again, June 25th to July 10th is the period of suspicious activity. That is from the time Medea went public and I left for South Africa. Between the time Medea went public and I went for South Africa.
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead, bro.
That's, I know a little bit of psychology. That's a form of mental brainwashing right there. Now, if you keep repeating the same thing over and over, the more likelihood people are to believe it. Right. So that's why the whole time he's speaking, he's saying, hello, my Pan-African brothers. Hello, my Pan-African brothers. Hello. They're attacking my bank account for fraudulent behavior, On July 25th, your mind don't even realize that he's brainwashing you. Yeah. Because the whole time in your mind, you're just, okay, July 25th. Yeah. And he's saying it about 3 times. They say that 3 times is all it takes to leave the imprint on the human mind. Yeah. Now, you're going to be down the street somewhere, you're going to hear somebody bring up Dr. Umar Johnson, you're going to be like, well, you got to remember, July 25th, it was fraudulent behavior. That's all you're going to hear in your mind. He's doing a little form of psychology trying to make people believe what he's saying when he's lying. He know he's lying, so he has to repeat it to make you think that he's telling the truth.
Yeah, man, listen, if I could, the fact that he's using the name Medea to me is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Like, you couldn't have picked no better name to lie. It probably ain't no Medea. Who in the hell is named Medea now in 2025?
Right.
Right. No, I don't want. He's referring to the woman he was dealing with.
That's what. Have anybody said that she's real? Is what I'm saying.
The woman
Medea is it? What I'm asking is,
it was a woman that came out that was
the claim to be Medea.
No. When he's saying Medea, he's making fun of the
Right.
woman that
He's
he
insulting
was
her.
dealing with, the same one he was talking about with
Right.
with the older.
Right.
That's the same one.
That's what I'm saying. Why is he using Medea?
Because he's saying she looks like that, or just trying to get down on her.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
That's what he's trying to get down.
Go
on.
ahead. But you something else you wanted to say on this point. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like you said, I don't want. In the other video, he was saying that he felt like she could have got access to one of his accounts.
Yeah.
In that last video, like in the full video, if you see that video that we just played we just played a snippet. But in that video, he said he think that she could have got access to his account. Now on this video, early in the video, he said that earlier that day, one of his guys had hit him up. Like, Dr. Umar, you know what I'm saying, could you send me some bread? You know what I'm saying? I'm down on my luck, I need some bread. So he said he looks at his account and that's when he started breaking down that, you know what I'm saying, he couldn't get to one of his accounts. They said he ain't had no access to his accounts.
Right.
But if you thought it was some fraudulent activity, and you ain't looking into it all that time.
Right.
This just goes to show you the hustle the man is playing. Like you said, he was setting it up from the jump.
Now Medea and the pastor, how the pastor get access to the account?
I guess he's saying they working in collaboration or something about it was, but like you said, this been building since that last video.
That's just once again just to let y'all know the schools is never gonna get built. and he's basically letting you know the people, the Pan Africans that send the money, you've been robbed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. That's two things he's letting you know. There is no school, and he ain't got a dime of that money that you sent him to build the goddamn school. It's all gone.
It's been 10 years.
You see what I'm saying?
We need the walls.
Like somebody give me real fast. Give me Micah chapter 3 verse 11. You know what I'm saying? Like, like most leaders, man, they just learn, you know what I mean, how to hustle our people. They ain't really too concerned about fixing your problems, man. The only thing they want to do is take advantage of you. You see what I'm saying? And because of that, brother, we suffer when they want to take advantage, and they only worried about fulfilling their lust. In this case, the funky coochie lust that he got, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, basically hustling people to get money up out of them without teaching you anything. What in the hell has he taught you to bring us together but talk that talk? You know what I'm saying? It's hope talk. You know what I'm saying? Without really teaching you something concrete that we need to hear. Y'all done?
I don't want.
Please.
In this same video, and I don't know how much more we're gonna.
No, we ain't playing no more of that, man.
Okay, so further on in this video, he says he needs a couple of dollars or whatever, right? So he's saying like his accounts is frozen, he don't have no liquid assets.
Yeah.
He needs a couple of dollars.
There you go.
He said, but then he goes on to say, I ain't never asked y'all for nothing before.
Right.
Nigga, all you have done is ask black community. Right. But he said all I asked for was donations for FDMG.
Yeah, he ain't never asked for fun money in this manner.
Right.
Where he just full out asking for money.
Right.
Man, you can't get on the phone and call a brother, you know what I'm saying? Because more than likely this cat doesn't have a brother.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? He don't care. Like this is what Christ said, you should know my disciples on basically how we treat one another. You know what I'm saying? Like when you trying to do things as an individual, first of all, you trying to make yourself damn near like a god over black people instead of being a brother to black people.
That's right.
And
That's
that
right,
ain't
sir.
anywhere. Even Christ ain't try to do that.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? Like Christ tell you all the law hangs on loving the Lord thy God and loving our brother as thyself. And that loving our brother as ourself is based on how you treat one another, not just saying out your mouth, oh, I love so and so, but your actions don't go behind that love. Read what you got.
I got it, sir.
Go ahead.
Micah 3:11.
Please.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 3 and verse 11.
Go ahead.
The heads thereof judge for reward.
The heads thereof do what?
Judge for reward.
Man, that's all these leaders, black leaders, is worried about, man. They judge for reward, meaning money. The Lord is trying to show you what time it is when you come to your leaders. It ain't just Dr. Umar, Farrakhan as well. All these cats you look up to as this big, you know what I'm saying, prominent leader. Man, all they give a damn about is money. It don't seem like it, you know what I'm saying, but hell, Farrakhan had a Million Man March. Got to the Million Man March and told everybody pass up $20.
Right.
Now you got a million niggas out there pass up $20. How much is that? You see what I'm saying? Because that's what the Million Man March was really all about. Because when he brought you to the march, what did he say? Justice or else.
Right.
Remember that?
Khan.
Black people, we after that march was over, how much injustice has happened to us since after that march? A ton. What has Farrakhan and his people done to stop the injustice of stopping here in America? Nothing. Which goes to show you that march in itself was all about a hustle. It'll be another one soon. This time it's gonna be the 10 million man march.
Right.
A bunch of black men coming to somewhere, 10 million throwing up their fists and hollering and screaming just to go back, you know what I'm saying, to a community where they gonna get oppressed day and night, night and day. You understand? Because doing that once again, that's fugaziness, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all that rah-rah talk, you know what I'm saying, without the proper solution means absolutely nothing.
Damn right.
We got to stop pump faking, you know what I'm saying, with that rah-rah talk without doing what's going to actually work. And what's going to actually work is the rules.
That's right, sir.
You understand? The rules, the morality. And when you go in them scriptures or whatever the case may be, it's bigger than learning that black people was in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? But what were these black people about? You know what I'm saying? What morals did they have? You know what I'm saying? What are these curses? Why are we under these curses? The Bible teach you why we under these curses. What is the future of our place here in this place? The Bible will teach you that. And in the men in the ISUPK, as a lot of people are starting to see, we the only ones that's fit, you know what I'm saying, to lead blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
Damn
That's
right.
what make us fit, because we think we big, bad, and tough, and we could scream on the mic and all that. No, that ain't why. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the men that understand Christ perfectly. And because we understand Christ perfectly, like Christ said, we will receive the Holy Spirit. And a man who got the Holy Spirit, he got the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding to be able to teach you so you can be able to get fixed, you know what I'm saying, as a people. Now, you understand? Keep reading.
Come.
Let's get it.
And the priests thereof teach for hire.
And the priests thereof do what?
Teach for hire.
Now, listen, a priest must get paid like any other person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a mechanic, he got to get paid when he fixed that car.
Right.
But let me tell you, the best mechanics, you know what the difference is? They love to fix cars. You see what I'm saying? And they're going to do a great job. Now, if you're a mechanic and you just there to receive money, then you're going to do a piss poor job.
Right.
Because you don't care about fixing these people's cars. You only there for the money. Where the Lord is telling you, this is how your leaders are. They don't care nothing about fixing you. As long as they can fulfill their lust, they can give a damn about how your life goes.
That's right.
And you can't have these cats right here in the position of leadership, because otherwise the people who follow them, they're going to lose.
That's
Keep
right.
reading. Any more on that?
Count all one come.
Read.
And the prophets thereof divine for money.
And that the prophets thereof do what?
Divine for money.
That's all Christian church is. Every day, you know what I'm saying, they running a hustle. Commander Jane Hunter brought this out a long time ago, how a lot of the pimps in the 70s left from pimping and went right in the pulpit.
I don't want to
You know what I'm saying? They found them this is a new hustle, a religious hustle. You see comedians, you know what I'm saying, they make jokes about it all the time because it's a joke, but this is what's true.
Right.
It's what's really going on every Sunday is a straight up and down hustle. And which is why you don't see black and Hispanic men in the damn church, you know what I'm saying? Because they sitting there and they say, well, I know that this cat is trying to hustle me.
Right.
But the women, you know what I'm saying, they don't know that they being hustled. You see what I'm saying? Y'all done?
Hey, it's heavy what you say out of one.
Please.
I remember even back in, I believe, in the early 80s and the 70s, you got Richard Pryor, you know what I'm saying, car wash, you know what I'm saying, which way is up. And the pastors he portrayed in that, just straight pimps.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Now, come on, man. How much are we going to get played?
Hey, Cap, it
Please.
was like y'all done saying, it was so prevalent back in the days. One of my favorite blaxploitation movies is Black Caesar. If you look at the movie Black Caesar, his homeboy, his right-hand man,
did this exact same thing in the movie. When Caesar started coming up and he took over and he's got to getting his empire started, his homeboy's like, I got a perfect way to launder the money.
Right.
He said, I'm here to save the souls and cash the checks.
Like, God damn, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I
Like,
mean?
at least if you it's a law to pay tithes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't have a government without it.
Right.
But at least if you give it to the men, you know what I'm saying, who are worthy to receive, we the ones that really doing the work in the ISUPK.
Damn right.
Like we sitting here right now on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Every day, you know what I'm saying, we doing something, you know what I'm saying, to actually fix our people, and we fixing the people.
That's
But
right.
yet, all the money we supposed to receive as priests go to these liars, go to these scumbags that don't give a damn about you.
Right.
And now when is this going to stop? You see what I'm saying? Like, if you get the money to Commander Jenny Hanna, what he going to do? What he done already did. Built 50 goddamn schools across the country.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Food programs, bread programs. During Midwest Fire Weekend, we got a felony expungement.
Damn right,
You know what I'm saying? Program. You know what I'm saying? Where you can come get your felony expunged so you can get a job. Gun rights restored. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was just scratching my nose.
Oh, okay. Gun rights restored. You see what I'm saying? We going to Little Village giving away school supplies, food, clothes. So you can see what Commander Jenny Hanna is doing. But yeah, you will look at Commander Jenny Hanna and pronounce him as the most evilest nigga, you know what I'm saying, in America.
Right.
And he the one that actually helping black and brown people.
Right.
Now, how did that work? How does that work? To where a man who's sincere about fixing us as looked at as evil, and they didn't put us in the magazine as the hate group. When we actually the love group.
Right.
But because we love blacks and Hispanics, that right there is a thing that is looked as frowned upon in America, because we the most hated here.
Right.
And you starting to see how much you hate it. That's right. You done lived in this cesspool called America so long that this hatred that you receive as blacks and Hispanics, it's normal to you now at this point. The abuse that we receive in this place on a daily basis. You see what I'm saying? And it is insane. So because we love black and brown people so much, they gonna call us a goddamn hate group.
Right.
But yet them niggas in the church, they looked at as prestigious, you know what I'm saying, and deserving all the praise in the world when they don't give 2 cents about your ass, man.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But what did the Lord say? That this place, the world, it will be turned upside down. The evil gonna be looked at as good, and the good is gonna be looked at as evil. And brother, we live in that right now.
Oh no, sir. I was just agreeing with you, Cap. You know what I mean? Like they love to claim darkness as light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's conditioning. That's also the conditioning that we under. That's how we know we fit these curses.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's
We've been subjugated and in captivity so long and beat and abused for so long.
That's it.
That if someone's not beating and abusing us, we don't think they care about us.
That's
when
it.
someone actually comes with a solution, comes open, wholeheartedly trying to fix our people say, no, it must be something else to that. You know what I mean? No. Y'all trying to hustle us. When the ones that are hustling, they say, oh, this brother's sincere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And blatantly hustle, brother polite, blatantly hustling our people.
That's it.
You can have FBI.
They said he was straight up running a scam.
Come on, sir.
Polite, you know what I'm saying? But remember, Polite was getting brother polite. Now, don't forget to put the
brother
in
polite,
front.
right.
You understand? With all that smooth talk he was doing, them big words that he was doing. For you niggas just love a cat that use big words.
The hypotenuse.
Yeah.
Hypotenuse.
You go ahead. Because all the cat got to do is use big words, and we are so easy, you know what I'm saying, to let a muck. You know what I'm saying? That you figure a cat using big words, this nigga must have intelligence.
Right.
He must be smart. He must be the cat that we should follow. Meanwhile, he ran a hustle on all you niggas. Some of you niggas right now searching for him, you know what I'm saying, for your money.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
what we talking about? You searching him for your money, and meanwhile, behind all of that, this cat was molesting kids.
Right.
Night.
Good night.
I will
Man, Cap, and the bad thing about it, with all them big words that he be using, is some people that's gonna come out and say that he didn't do it, just because they so engulfed with the false persona that brother got, and they gonna say it was the government, the CIA trying to take him down. He ain't touched that little girl.
Yeah,
he's a rapist and a scam artist.
Damn right.
It's like he's a SA'er.
Yeah, SA'er. You understand? One more point is we're gonna move on over this. Go ahead, I saw you got a point.
Oh, so I just got the rest of the scripture.
Mapata, you can drop that. Mapata,
Yeah, Con. So I just want to, what y'all was just bringing out was extra heavy. You know what I'm saying? The thing with us, why we so easily influenced, is because we ain't got nothing else to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? We've been in America so long. Anybody that fake show us some love, okay, that's the way to go. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the same thing with our religions. You know what I'm saying? You got over there, you got the Africans follow what the Africans follow. You got the Arabs following Allah. You know what I'm saying? You got the Chinese following Buddha. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But with all these other religions, you got black people in each and every one of them, though.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to find something to be a part of.
That's it.
When they really should be up in here.
Let's get it, brother.
Damn
hand,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You trying to avoid, you know what I'm saying, the one God that you should follow, which is the nigga God. That God you don't want to be. You hate yourself so much that the one God that you supposed to believe in, you hate. The one king that you supposed to believe in, Jesus Christ. Not that, you know what I'm saying? You really believe in white Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Even though we bring it out, you know what I'm saying? Color don't matter.
Right.
The first, anytime you go in that Bible and you show somebody that Jesus Christ is a black man and they still tell you, oh, well, color don't matter, that mean, nigga, no matter what you show me, I'm still gonna believe in the white man. Even if you show me in here that Christ is a nigga, I still ain't gonna believe in that because I hate myself just that much.
Yeah, calm God.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Just one more point on this Umar thing, sir, because this is the part we missed on the video.
Go ahead.
He said that the whole FDMG thing was a selfless program. You know what I'm saying? This was for boys, and he's like, I got 2 girls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody benefited from all them donations besides Dr. Umar Johnson.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Not one boy has been in one of them school facilities. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Commander General Yohana got schools all across the face of this earth, and he's not receiving the type of money that Umar Johnson done received over these last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And he still talking about it. They need some floors. Come on, guys.
Man, where we going next, IJ?
We got I believe this is the main topic.
The video on the missing black.
Go ahead, let it inform everybody what we about to watch, Yardan.
So this cat right here is he's going over, you know what I'm saying, how the number of blacks, Hispanic and indigenous women that's going missing in the country, you know what I'm saying, is such a high and profound number, even though the population the population is much less than the major population. You know what I'm saying? The US.
Yeah, and what made me, what made us want to even touch bases on the amount of black people that go missing in America. I don't know if you noticed, but on Facebook every day, a brother or sister is sharing, you know what I'm saying, some girl, you know what I'm saying, that went missing, or so young boy that went missing. Yeah, and a lot of cases, adults as well. And nobody is talking about this. The alarming rate of blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians that go missing. You know why nobody's talking about it? Because it don't apply to white people. You see what I'm saying? Like any of our pain or anything that we going through gets swept under the rug in this place. This kind of like how oppression work. You see what I'm saying? And nobody wants you to talk about it, but in order to get out from up under this oppression, you have to talk about it. The Bible says, you know what I'm saying, he gonna raise up men after his own heart who gonna never give, who gonna continually, you know what I'm saying, talk about things day and night. I'm paraphrasing the scripture. He said, I raise up watchmen who shall never hold their peace, day or night, ye that make mention of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? And don't get a Lord no rest until he established Jerusalem. Right. So this is what we do in IGBK. Day and night, you're going to see some brother teaching the class on the street, you know what I'm saying, doing a podcast on Facebook, something, you know what I'm saying, until the Most High bring us from underneath the foot of this captivity.
Damn right, sir.
Where we at with it?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna wait till he goes in. So.
Morning, everyone. Thanks to our witnesses for joining us today. Thanks to all the members for participating. Again, I want to thank Representative Kelly for her leadership. And I want to thank Representatives Presley and Ocasio-Cortez also for joining in this critical work of combating intimate partner violence and advocating for missing women and children throughout the country. This is a crisis that is hiding in plain sight, and I hope the hearing will help us to shine a light on the shocking plague of missing and murdered women and girls in communities of color across the country. In 2020, 100,000 of the 250,000 women and girls who went missing in the U.S. were Black, brown, or indigenous. Black women and girls make up just 13% of the female population in the country, but accounted for fully 35% of all missing women in 2020.
Man, just stop that right there, man. Do you understand how insane that is? Black women make up 13% of the female population, but for 35% of people who go missing. That's damn near double of what their percentage is. You see what I'm saying? And now who's talking about this? Like, once again, this is what we do on the Roundtable Truth, is we want to bring awareness, you know what I'm saying, to the problems that we face as a people, you know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons why so many of us go missing is quite simple. Nobody's talking about it.
That's right.
Your leaders, once again, because they are sitting up there and the only thing they're concerned about is money, they don't care that you go missing. You see what I'm saying? And here's the spiritual reason why we're going missing. Because the Lord have turned his back on us as a people for us not obeying him.
That's right.
And so now you got these other communities that able to take advantage of us because the Lord ain't with us. We got to make sure that in this oppression that we under, that we get the Most High on our side. Going to that church every Sunday ain't gonna get the Lord on your side.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because you ain't praying to the Lord. You in there playing the white Jesus, and white Jesus gonna put some shackles on you.
Right.
White Jesus gonna take some crack cocaine and throw it in your community. That's what white Jesus do for you. White Jesus gonna put your men in prison, and you still gonna praise him. Nigga in prison, you know what I'm saying, with a cross around his neck, talking about, you know what I'm saying, Christianity. You see what I'm saying? And that's what put him off up in there. Go ahead, play some more on this tape.
Fire in indigenous communities. In South Dakota, 2 of 3 missing persons are Native American, despite only 1 of 10 South Dakotans being Native American. In Montana, Native Americans account for 1 of every 4 missing persons, despite only 1 of every 20 Montanans being Native American. These numbers don't even reflect the full extent of the epidemic. According to the GAO, the total number of missing and murdered indigenous women is still unknown. Federal databases do not contain comprehensive nationwide data. The data that is collected includes Hispanic and Latino women among white women, leaving their numbers also mysterious. Missing women from immigrant
So if I
communities
could, if y'all didn't realize what he just said,
Get out.
and this shows how much the white man is the devil. He taps in the Hispanic and Latino women into white women, so you can't even tell how many Hispanic or Latino women are missing.
That's right.
Then for the Native Americans, the Native Americans are considered their own nations.
Right.
So they're not in the American population.
That's it.
That's the whole reason of the reservations.
That's
if you
it.
ever wondered why, you got fake Israelites out there, blackity black groups that love saying the Native Americans got reparations. They got their own land and everything, and they not so. Brother, they set that all up strategically so they can do these crimes to the Native Americans.
That's right, sir.
They put them off to a land where you can't find them, where you aren't seeing Native Americans every day.
That's it.
Then remove them from the global populace, so when these type of statistics come out, it don't show up in. But every time we go to reservations, every time we go to powwows, what do we hear? Raj Crowd, get me right on this. Raj was with us. We got the tape of the sister breaking down how her sister was kidnapped, raped, and brutalized. I was like, S8 and brutalized.
Right.
And chopped up into pieces and left in some
spread.
cornfield out there in what was it, North Dakota or South Dakota?
Not just not in the cornfield, sir. She was spread around different parts of the reservations. They didn't leave her body intact in one place.
Yeah.
whoever unalived this boy, whoever assaulted and unalived this sister, not only dismembered her but spread her body parts out where they were finding pieces of her for months.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is like Oscar. It's like not to cut you
No,
off.
you
So
good.
we got
Walk.
the interview. This sister was saying that happened to her sister. That happened to one of her neighbors' family members. She knows several people on that one reservation that happened to, sisters that happened to, and she said it's a common occurrence across the country on every reservation. You know what I mean?
Crazy work right there. Go ahead, Yardan.
What's another part of this, you know what I'm saying, that we got to realize is the reason why, you know what I'm saying, these women essentially are being hunted because they're the easy prey. You know what I'm saying? If you can go somewhere and somebody is not or something is not protected,
that's
it.
it.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you gonna go in large numbers to go over and over to fill up. What's that they call the sex trafficking? That sex. All these women that's going with, they going into these sex trafficking rings. You know what I'm saying?
And if I could, Cap,
go ahead.
Statistically speaking, Native American, then followed by black women, are the highest sex trafficked women on the entire planet, Cap. Right. First is the Native American sisters, then it's black women, then it's Hispanic women. More so than any other woman on the planet, Israelite women are the highest sex trafficked in the world, Cap.
That's it. That's because, you know what I'm saying, you got these leaders that don't know how to protect them.
Right.
See what I'm saying? This is why men are important. Somebody give me the scripture that I just called for. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has set up watchmen. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why you have to have watchmen over the city so this type of thing that don't happen. That's why it's important for every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian brother that's out there listening. It's ultra important for you to join the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge.
That's
and
right.
Learn how to be protectors of our precious daughters. You know what I'm saying? In this case, we're going to find out young men as well, too. I think you were saying, Yardan, young men, young black and brown men are coming up missing as well. So at this point, it's really a silent epidemic that nobody is talking about. Nobody is talking about it because don't nobody give a damn about what happens to black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people but the brothers in the ISUPK.
Right.
We the only ones that care. And because we the only ones that care, that means we should be in charge. You read.
Go ahead. So if I could just add one thing.
Go ahead, please.
If I just could. So
go ahead.
There is one people that care about it, and that's the people that's doing the hunting.
That's it.
Because if they know in these statistics how great these statistics are, and nobody's out there looking for them, a little white baby go missing. There's an Amber Alert put out. The FBI and the CIA sending spy planes in the air.
Yeah, right.
They're gonna find it by the end of the night.
Listen, that's why it's called an Amber Alert.
Right.
The name Amber stands for some little poor white girl has been taken.
Exactly.
Listen, listen. Because of it, they get found.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, Priest.
Sir. So when you're a hunter, you're not gonna go after the one you capture a little white girl, a little Palestinian girl, whatever. They're gonna find you by the end of the night. They're gonna hunt you down. They're gonna send everything. They're gonna send the Navy SEALs after you.
Right.
You're gonna get caught.
Right.
But if you get this little Indian girl off the reservation, no one's gonna come looking for you. They don't even know they exist anymore.
Right.
You go after this black woman. The whole world hates black women. You just got the king of all Pan-Africanism talking about how black women coochie stink and how they stretched out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
So if no one cares about them, that's your number one target.
That's
you
it.
got to, like the scriptures say, he's a cunning hunter.
That's it.
He knows who to hunt.
That's it.
And there's no one more vulnerable than black, Hispanic, and Native American women, not just because of the condition we're in, but because they don't want a black, Hispanic, and Native American man in that household to protect them.
Damn right. Listen, they got an Amber Alert. We need to come up with something called a Tamika Keisha Alert.
There we go.
Shawanda Alert. You see that Shawanda Alert? Some sister, y'all.
There we go.
You know what I mean? Like, we laugh, but I'm dead ass. You know what I'm saying? We got that scripture.
Come, sir. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, and if I could start at verse 16.
Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord, stand ye in the ways and seek and ask of the old paths.
And ask of the what?
The old paths.
The old paths, man, we love one another, man. We had a nation. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
where is the good way?
Where is the what?
The good way.
Keep reading.
And walk therein.
And do what?
And walk therein.
You got to walk it like you talk it. The good way is the law, statutes, and commandments. It ain't nothing better. You ain't going to find nothing better, you know what I'm saying, than the law, statutes, commandments that's written of in the Bible. That is the good way. Read.
And ye shall find rest for your souls.
And you shall find what?
Rest for your souls.
We ain't finding no rest for our souls here in America. Like the brother just brought out on the damn reservations, you don't even know where these reservations is at. Right. And nobody is even going to these reservations to even see the condition that these Native American brothers and sisters are in. You ain't even going to do it. The UPK do it. We got footage, you know what I'm saying, where you could see us going to these reservations, and we trying to get to all the reservations to show our Native Indian brothers that we love them. You see what I'm saying? Now, how much support do we get for that to do that? None.
Right.
Now, it had been another community, you know what I'm saying? Man, you get you raise $1 million overnight, you know what I'm saying, trying to help some foreigner, you know what I'm saying, from a whole nother country. But when it come to black, Hispanics, and Native American Indian people, you ain't gonna raise no $1 million overnight. You might get $1,000, if that.
Right.
Maybe $200. Keep reading.
But they said, we will not walk therein.
Do they say what?
We will not walk therein.
Read on.
Verse 17.
Go ahead.
Also, I set watchmen over you.
The Lord said what?
I set watchmen over
That's
you.
What a watchman is somebody that watches over the city while the people are asleep. The watchman is somebody that do what? Watch the neighborhood. Like you the brothers who stood on the corners, you know what I'm saying? Remember, we was famous for standing on the corner back in the day. Them cats wasn't all doing bad. Some of them cats, man, they looked at protecting that neighborhood as their job. That's what the damn Black Panthers and Brown Berets was born out of. You know what I'm saying? Black and brown brothers who seen the police abusing the community.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Seeing the police taking advantage of women, so they came up with groups to protect their community. That's what a watchman is. That don't exist no more. Right. You don't have the brothers on the corner no more looking after community. See a lady with some groceries. What a brother go do back in the day? See a lady with some groceries, he go help her. Now, you know what I'm saying, we done got so horrible from trying to join our spirit, you know what I'm saying, to America. Now they going to snatch the bag from the woman. They ain't helping her walk no bag upstairs in a grocery. We have become terrible and disgusting as a people, and we refuse to face it. Right. And now, like he just read, instead of us walking the right way, we walking the wrong way. And because we walking the wrong way, now our sons and daughters are going missing at a record number, and nobody is even acknowledging it, man. Okay. Keep reading now.
Honorable Khan.
Go ahead.
I said watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet.
The sound of the what?
The sound of the trumpet.
The sound of the trumpet is meant for war. The sound of the trumpet is letting you know danger is coming. You ain't never supposed to integrate, you know what I'm saying, with another people. Are you insane? Right. That's the East Indians. They got their own country, man, and they love their people. And everybody else, you know what I'm saying, they treat with a far. They may do business with them, but they look after their own. We supposed to look after our own. Keep reading.
But they said, we will not hearken.
We will what?
We will not hearken.
We will not hearken. And because of it, look at the condition that we in right now. And like the brother was just saying, putting the father back in the home is also a key solution to fix this problem. Because a father just don't come, you know what I'm saying, with muscles and just being a man. A man comes with wisdom. A man is built, you know what I'm saying, for protection. That protection is, no, you can't hang with them.
Right.
You can't go, you know what I'm saying, over there.
Right.
Where you at? You know what I'm saying? 2 eyes is better than one. You see what I'm saying? Do you got to put black and Hispanic men back in the goddamn home and stop talking this stupid talk? You don't need a man. That is the stupidest thing anybody can say.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You need a man. And we looking for women that saying they need a man. Don't get with women who won't say they don't need one. That's why I put the poll, you know, hold your point. That's why I put the poll on Facebook the other day, you know what I'm saying put a 1, you know, for the pick me. Yeah, we want women that's what y'all call pick me.
Damn right.
To show you how evil this place is. A woman that say she want a man, which is what a pick me is, she looked at as evil.
Right.
But a woman that say I don't need a man, she get praise.
Right.
You understand? These rappers, you know what I'm saying, rapping about what's the one? Gorilla.
Right.
And a nigga ain't got me.
Right.
That come on. Give me right on that. That song come. Her saying, and that nigga ain't got me. You know, every woman in the club singing that shit. Like that's something, you know what I'm saying, to be proud of.
Right.
And we don't even see how fucking wicked we are.
Damn
We don't even see how much of a demon-filled people that we are. We think what we saying and what we doing is righteous. And therefore, it's some daughters right now being kidnapped right now. Right now, they being kidnapped because of the foolishness in which we think with every damn day. Somebody right now, you know what I'm saying, is some daughter of ours getting sexually assaulted who her family will never see her again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They would never see her again because of our foolishness, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is insane. And then when you allow your daughters to walk out the house dressed like a whore, that definitely tells the predator she's meant to be taken.
McCon.
What part is that?
So good night with you. Oh my God.
Super heavy.
Man, that was just extra heavy, Cap. You know, and just to piggyback off of that, the same women that's claiming not to need a man, the toys they use, batteries so big, and at night they room sound like a damn construction site. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying? The kids they raising, these niggas shooting up every block in America. You know what I'm saying? The kids they raising is the ones filling up the prisons.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't need, that tells you right there that you need a man in the house for guidance. You know what I'm saying? You can't nurture, and you can't be the nurturer and the one who giving out the physical punishment, the
discipline.
the
can't do it. It's gonna throw the child. Is you throwing the child mixed messages.
Right.
That's why you need. I'm coming to you, Yardon. That's why you need masculine and feminine energy. You see what I'm saying? It's like bad cop, good cop. Damn near. You see what I'm saying? But in a positive way. You know what I mean? That you need that man and that woman in there because that father brings the discipline to the house. You remove the father, you remove the discipline from the house. When a woman puts herself like she's gonna be the damn discipliner, she can't even do her job of nurturing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And now you just cause another problem. Once again, the ways of the Lord is better than your stupid dumb ways. Like you didn't learn these stupid evil demonic ways from following the white man and following, you know what I'm saying, the philosophy of this American empire, which thank the Most High. Thank God that God is about to destroy this place. It ain't according to the records of the Bible. America's gonna be a place that never, ever, ever get inhabited a day and again. And it deserve it because that's just how much evil, you know what I'm saying, goes into this place that looked at as normal. Y'all were done?
I just didn't want to negate the aspect, of course, the man being in the household, but also, you know what I'm saying, man having that proper leadership and that proper voice in that household.
That's it.
Because, you know, even with the men that's in these households, you know what I'm saying, they basically told to go just shut up, sit in the corner, bring your check here, and that's it. And that's the only way that a man can exist in the black and the brown household now.
That's it.
Because
That's it. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. I mean, at that point, I mean, that's a heavy point. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's it.
Yeah, like if you gonna be in the house, basically you got to be a punk.
Right.
You got to let your woman punk you. In some cases, the kids punking you.
Yeah, for sure.
I done seen kids tell their father, "I ain't got to listen to you." And you think this is normal,
right?
This like this sickness right here that we under Mapatazah. This sickness is like a person who acquires AIDS or cancer and say, "Oh man, shit, this is good. This is a good thing." Hold on, you know what I'm saying? Like this AIDS that we got and this cancer, you know what I'm saying, that I'm living with. This is good.
Right. Good
Who's
night.
going next?
Only if I could, sir. And to touch on what Officer Yardon is saying, this all comes from slavery. This all comes from the mentality of them embarrassing us, of the oppressor breaking down the spirit of black, Hispanic, and Native American men. You want to see a great movie about it called Killers of the Flower Moon. Came out about 2 years ago. And it was the spirit that the white man did to break the spirits of the Native American men in the household so they could go marry and take advantage of and sexually assault our women and be able to take the land. You want to know why so many so-called Caucasian people walk around saying I'm 1/8 Cherokee, I'm 5% this, I'm 5% that. Because in the 1920s, they were stealing and killing Native American men and giving them so much alcohol where they was drunk, falling down the streets, and then they was murdering them at night so they can come and have sex with their women. So they can come and be the man in their household. You know what I mean? And right there, they stole our whole heritage and livelihood from us, and now we got to fight to have our place back in the household again.
Damn right.
Damn right.
Where we going next, Doc? We can still some more on this? Or we moving on?
No, we moving.
God, sir, we got the Hawkster.
Hulkamania.
Trumplemania.
Hulkamania. A lot of you cats had Hulk Hogan dials back in the 80s and the 90s.
I ain't gonna hold you, Kev. I had a couple.
Everybody tried to rip their T-shirt back.
Right. Hey, that's the Hulk.
The Hulkster.
You go and play that.
Brother.
If I could, real quick, Cap,
please,
just give a little background. So this video right here is when Hulk Hogan's daughter had exposed him for being a blatant racist, calling black people niggers and everything else, N-word, calling people the N-word. She recorded a phone conversation and pretty much exposed him. Black people's favorite white man, Salagia. Because if I could, Cap, just real quick,
please.
His whole bravado is inspired from black people.
Yeah,
That's
calm,
a fact.
calm.
So his whole makeup and the energy and everything like that, brother and all that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He hate niggas, but trying to be a nigga at the same time.
Well, listen, that's the American way. Elvis Presley, he impersonated black people. You know what I'm saying? And with that, trying to, dance like who was the cat he was trying to impersonate? Chuck Berry. He tried to impersonate Chuck Berry, you know what I'm saying, out there trying to shake that leg and looking like he's having a damn seizure. Trying to shake that leg and then dance like black people. Nigga looking like his leg was about to fall off. You see what I'm saying? But we ain't got to tell you how racist he was. You see what I'm saying? Calling black people's niggas. You see what I'm saying? Like this is the kind of the American Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, a ton of y'all love Eminem. They got Eminem on tape calling black women nigga bitches.
Right.
Yeah, they got it. But nevertheless, you say Eminem is the greatest rapper of all time.
He's the greatest.
Go ahead. He's the greatest.
Good, amazing.
You understand? Like what we talking about?
Yeah,
and you know what that come from? White Jesus.
That's right.
Your belief in white Jesus, you know what I'm saying, represents your slavery and your destruction, and you still believe in them.
Damn right, sir.
Let me not cap. I was gonna say just
get out.
Eminem probably got 3 songs I might listen to, but other than that, man, his music is just so corny and it's just filled with jokes and the way he delivers is. He's not even top 20 to me.
Nah,
50.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, to listen to Eminem, I probably would have to go smoke some meth.
You got to take some acid or something.
Take some acid. Sniff some paint. I can listen to that garbage.
Good. Hey,
Cap, and the only reason they even, because it's not skewed, the only reason that they even put him in a conversation is because, of course, he's a white rapper, and because of that, and he came out in the 90s, of course, the entire planet of white people are going to support him. That's why his numbers are just through the roof, because white people supported him.
They listen, they love their own. That's why that's why they supported Elvis Presley, even though he was whole. You know what I'm saying? Like Chuck Berry wasn't gonna get the support. You know what I'm saying? Because he black. Yeah, you know what I mean, y'all ever seen that one video of the cat Frankie Lyman? He had all them songs, and they didn't know that he was black. You know what I'm saying? And then they show his first performance when he came out, and the white girls were sitting there like this, totally shocked. This cat was a black man. You understand? Like, people going to love their own. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't live in a place where we hate it, brother, or otherwise we won't exist. Had it not be for the Lord, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people, white supremacy will wipe you out. Cold. That's how white people don't stop with their racism. They racism be so strong, they didn't wipe out races of people. That Australia, they totally, you know what I'm saying, wiped out all of them people. It was like one cat left and they killed him.
Good night.
See what I'm saying? You can look this up. What I'm telling you, like they supremacy, they will kill everybody. Then if they kill everybody on the planet, then they'll start to kill themselves. Like white people are a disease. And the only thing that's gonna stop the disease is the Most High.
Damn right.
Real quick, I want to big up Kazad One on the super chat. The Water Brother for your donation. He said the Round Table Truth podcast is amazing. Salute to Captain Marquard and his excellent panel. Give it up to the brother. Appreciate your support. You know what I mean? In the super chat. Let's get some more of the video.
If I could, Cap, just real fast.
Go ahead, get it.
Like he said that, like it was just such a casual and well-known thing. I'm a racist to a point. You know, f niggers. Yeah, I mean, it was just so. That was like a common thing to him. So meaning. It's common for white America to, just F niggers.
Right. To a certain point.
If I could, sir, his whole theme song was what?
I'm a real American.
That's a real American.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's a real American thought process through and through.
Good night. You go ahead, Rosh.
Can't say. I don't give a fuck shit. I don't care if the ball player or basketball player that has a game. If we're gonna talk to players, let's get a rich
So with that, he said, you know what I'm saying, it's okay for his daughter. I don't care if she F a N-word, you know what I'm saying, but if you F a nigga, then at least get a rich one. You know what I'm saying? Get a rich one. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they look at you. When all you brothers, you know what I'm saying, get them NBA contracts, NFL contracts and stuff of that nature, they look at you like, you know what I'm saying, like a lick.
Right.
They look at you like a lick. You know what I'm saying? So they not gonna mess. You think that if you was in the ghetto working in a warehouse or something like that, that you would get that same white woman, you wouldn't have a chance in hell.
Lies,
because they fathers right here, like Hulk Hogan is teaching them, like if you gonna deal with one of them N-words, then you better get a rich one. You know what I'm saying?
And if I could, sir, it goes to a video that something we covered months ago. It was this so-called black activist that was married to an Edomite woman, and they was on a Joe Budden show, and the brother was talking about how he trusts her with his money, and he give all his money to her, and, and he trusts that she'll do the right thing with the money with his kids and all that. And then when it came to her money, she said the money her ex-husband had left her, she said, "Oh no, you can't touch that. That's for me and my kids." You know what I'm saying? That's for my kids. He said, "Yeah, I'm sure she'll take care of me with her money." She said, "Oh no, that's for my kids. That's my money. What we build a relationship together is ours, but what I had before is mine." Because white people understand generational wealth.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course, Hulk Hogan said, "I don't want my daughter effing no N-word." You know what I mean? Unless he's a rich N-word, because he knows that once that N-word is passed away, his daughter and his grandkids are gonna get all the money, and that goes to the House of Hogan.
Damn right.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the part of, you know what I'm saying, this Hulk Hogan, and that's the part of white supremacy, you know what I'm saying, that you don't understand, is that the white people are not wrong for preferring their own.
Right.
What the issue is with their white supremacy is that we don't want to be the scapegoat of your white supremacy.
Right.
Like, find somebody else to oppress.
That's right.
We didn't give you, you know what I'm saying, enough. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we've been oppressed and the victims of your racism for 400, in some cases 500 plus years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We've been a victim of white supremacy. So preferring your people is not wrong.
That's right.
It's just something that's natural to a person. You know what I'm saying? And so I just want to bring that out. Where we at with it? Was any more on that video?
That was it on that. Cap.
And so bottom line, to hell with the Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm saying? May that devil turn over in his grave.
That's right.
Shalom. What we at next?
So we got a viral video it's been going viral past week or so.
Please.
With the brother that had the altercation with the real aggressive police officer.
Let's check it out.
pulled me over. He walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? And then I said, so what I did wrong? He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, there's multiple people headlights off, first of all. And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here. I'm here. What is your reason, sir? What is your reason? Step out now. No.
Stop fighting.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. What's wrong with you?
Ain't no talking now, man. Ain't no talking. What's going on, man?
You're under arrest. That's what's going on.
No, bro.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Lawful reason,
Big
bro.
knife center in here too.
Look at that nigga.
You look on the phone like that, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off
now,
of you,
man.
bro.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to have a regular conversation with y'all, bro.
That's not how it works.
Too late. It ain't gonna too late.
That's not how it works.
You should have done that shit. So your partner didn't even ask.
Marijuana in his right pocket.
Yes. So why close the door if you see him pull up? Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, bro. I didn't do nothing.
It's called resisting, idiot.
I didn't do nothing wrong, sir. Can you back me up to the car so I can clean up? Shut up.
What we going? Y'all done?
Well, you know, of course, the most despicable part, of course, all of it is horrible, but, you know, one of the most despicable parts is just the brothers just sitting there, you know what I'm saying, just allowing all this to happen and then just acting like this is...
The police.
This is, brothers, though, you know what I'm saying? Two brothers standing back there watching these devils do this and acting like ain't nothing, like, and you ain't heard nothing from these brothers. They should have been, like, eyewitnesses. They seen everything that happened. They should have been to the forefront, and they should have to address this shit in front of our people. You know what I'm saying? Just in my opinion.
That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Get down, my y'all.
And Cap, I just yesterday, last night, I just saw a video. Apparently, I think the police chief for this place is black.
Black as well, yeah.
He said out his mouth, "Oh well, we're gonna stop this right now. We'll stop that now." He wasn't. No one sucker punched him. They said he didn't get sucker punched. He didn't get sucker punched in the face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They blatantly busted brother's window open, and while he's sitting there, sucker punched him. Then when they pulled him out of the car and was holding him, sucker punched him again.
Stole on him again.
You know what I mean, Cap?
Stole
And
him,
like also y'all Don said, you got two of our people, two black men who I'm sure walk around like they just got all the power in the world, you know what I'm saying, when they're around us, but then when they there with they white cohorts, you know what I'm saying, they're as weak as kittens. They never say nothing, they never step up, they end up agreeing with the evil being done to our people. You know what I mean? And then to have a black police chief come and try to defend these devils who they did all of that because the brother didn't have his headlights on.
Like once again, when you put on that police form, you going to put on the spirit of white people.
Right.
When the spirit of white people is to abuse black and brown people. That's why you see the brother there, you know what I'm saying, you know, and he ain't gonna do nothing. If the white cops wasn't there, he would have been doing it. You see what I'm saying? You know what it's like, black and brown police, black and Latino people, you join the police force is like Jewish people in the 40s joining, you know what I'm saying, the Nazis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying,
Right.
to take other Jewish people and put them in concentration camps. And you too stupid to even realize it.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
this
right,
brother,
so.
you know what I'm saying, and the brother's looking like, why is his rights getting violated? You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that he asking that as he's getting his ass beat.
Right.
He's asking these questions as though he have rights.
Right.
And for the life of me, man, you know, black and brown people, for some reason, what in the hell you keep recording these goddamn stops for? Obviously the camera don't work. Like you pull, you know what I'm saying, you pull these camera phones out and they still whooping you. You know what I'm saying?
Call for the supervisor every time.
Yeah.
The supervisor get there, get to shooting you.
That's it. That's it. Like you're not like a camera doesn't deter an animal.
Right.
That's what the white man is. He's an animal. So pulling out a camera phone for him, he look at that cameraman and he go right into doing what he was gonna do anyway. I'm coming to you, warrior. You see what I'm saying? He go right into doing what he's going to do any goddamn way.
Right.
You understand what I'm telling you? Which is to beat the hell out of you. It's almost like a damn, National Geographics. You know what I'm saying? They go out there and show the lion about to see how they show him crouch down. And he about to chase his prey. And now there's some lions you'll see they look right in the camera. You know what I'm saying? Does that stop the lion from attacking the animal?
Sir.
The lion look right at that camera and say, shit, this don't mean nothing. I don't care nothing about y'all in this Jeep here. I'm still going to chase down this damn giraffe and eat the hell out of them. And while I'm eating them, you know what I'm saying, you got me on camera.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to eat them. That's the spirit of white people.
Damn right, sir.
Camera there, you would think, you know what I'm saying, to give you some justice, and the camera, listen, you so hated in this place out, and so much injustice happened that even the camera, it don't deter them, and number two, it don't even bring justice.
Right.
Even though you're on camera getting your head cracked for absolutely nothing. A warrior.
Yes.
You saw him.
That's all.
Okay. Just like you were saying, sir, like Jeremy Hyman, like he said, just go to jail, deal with it. The cops don't know the law. They've been showed plenty of times. You win at it in battle. You asking him questions and stuff right then and there, as if though he really cares. Like you said, he's an animal. He don't care.
You just said something heavy. These cats get badges, and they don't even. You think they concerned about learning the damn Constitution and the law?
Right.
They putting on that uniform to say, "I've just been given a legal badge to kill niggas and beat up niggas. Right. I don't care what the law is."
Right.
And you brothers be sitting there. Now Code 104 says you're not supposed to. I don't care what 107 nothing says. Nigga, get out of that damn car.
Cap, did you hear him?
Go ahead.
When he said, "Could you pull up that law?"
Yeah.
He said, "Get out the car, then I'll show you."
Yeah. Right. Like they don't listen, black people, man. They don't need a reason. Why are you doing this? They don't need because you a second class citizen here.
Right.
And the reason why his was crazy. The reason why you keep asking this is because you are drunk with this whole integration attitude. It's like a drunk. He's not normal. A person that's drunk, he ain't normal.
Right.
He's drunk. He's inebriated.
Right.
We inebriated with Christianity. We inebriated with integration, which means we not thinking normal.
Yes,
we
sir.
believe that one day, like Martin Luther King said, ain't they say? One day. That one day means one day white people gonna change and accept us.
Right.
One day it's gonna happen. 500 some odd years later, it has not happened. Not only has it not happened, all right, and because it has not happened, and because you refuse to look in the mirror and face the truth, the Most High is gonna allow white people to unleash some racism on you that you ain't gonna even believe a person could be this evil.
Right.
And it's because of your refusal to recognize that we ain't a part of this place.
That's right.
The God that we've been serving, this white Jesus, he ain't real.
Right.
I need to go find the God for me.
That's right, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Y'all done?
Yeah, if I could too, sir. It also just shows, like, you know what I'm saying, like you said, sir, when black people put on that uniform, they not black anymore. They blue.
They
You
blue
know what I'm
people.
saying?
That's it.
They blue because, you know, even just looking at, you know what I'm saying, the white officers and how they handle themselves. Like, if a white officer pulls, you know what I'm saying, up to somebody and he looking at it like you with him, and your brother is in that car,
Yeah.
he's not gonna conduct himself like that because he gonna look at you like, you know, he not finna just let me misuse his brother.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They looking at it like that black officer in there.
Yeah.
He blue.
Right.
He don't care nothing
about the person that's in this car.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This ain't got no attachment to him, so I can smack him in the face. I can do whatever I want to him right in front of him, and he ain't gonna give two cares.
Go ahead, my
And on the counter side of that, Cap, let a black officer walk up to a car with a white person in it and start to get too out of line and too aggressive and too overly assertive with that white person. The white cop is gonna back him off, tell him go wait in the car.
Yeah.
He gonna make sure that this N-word is not finna disturb one of the citizens of the United States of
listen,
America.
I seen the comedian Mike Epps. He did a skit on his stand-up comedy where he was saying he was going through how the cops deal with each different race. And of course, when he got the white people, he said white people get pulled over. And he said, it's two doors, you hear slam. You know what I'm saying? The white person getting out the car, and the police, the white person that get pulled over, they get out the car before the police get out. They police the police.
Got on car.
What the hell are you pulling me over for? For what? What is this going on? Man, I'm getting out of here. You know what I'm saying? Spitting his face. You know what I'm saying? They buzzed the cops with it.
Right.
The hell are you pulling me over for? You know what I'm saying? Because white privilege is a real thing.
Damn
The
right,
only
sir.
problem with white privilege is that we don't want to continue to live in a nation where it's white privilege. We want to have our own country where we got black privilege.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? Which
That's
is why
right.
the whole point of Moses taking the Israelites out of Egypt is because nobody could survive under oppression for 400 some odd years without being wiped out.
That's right.
That's
That's
why
right.
God had him remove the Israelites out of Egypt because they needed their own land with their own rules and everything else. The people ain't gonna oppress them damn selves.
That's right.
They gonna fix themselves.
Right.
In the 40 years they done that, and we walked right into the land of Israel and had till we rose up into power and had kingdoms and all that. Lost it because of our sins or whatever the case. But nevertheless, at some point we did have our own. God got to do the same thing here in America.
That's right.
The scripture say we're gonna be sifted out of this place. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And I know it don't seem right. I know it seems unbelievable. It seems like something that is impossible for it to happen. That could happen. But if you think that's impossible, then you really don't believe in God no way.
Right.
The Christ that you claim you believe, you don't believe no goddamn way.
That's right, sir.
Now, that's why faith is what's going to get a black man, black woman, Hispanic woman, child through in these last days.
That's right.
I will
Bad Cat.
Please.
Did you see the video? I want to say he was either Arab or East Indian. He was in the airport, and the police was taking him out in like a straight jacket. And he screamed out, "They're treating me like an N-word."
Oh yeah,
I seen that.
In his mind, like you were saying, he supposed to slam the door with the cop and
That's it.
do whatever you want. And
That's
he
it.
said, "No, this ain't right. This is how you treat black people. This is not how you treat us."
That's it. Don't treat us in this manner. You understand? It's crazy work. Where we going next?
We got the video of the brother and his response after this situation.
No sweat. Let's check it out.
You know, while I was getting pulled over and while I needed to step out the car when I know I didn't do nothing wrong.
Brother T knocked out. They knocked his teeth out?
I was really just scared.
Yeah.
When you think about this moment, this truly is what he exhibited was a 20.
The lawyer Crumb, here's your new civil rights leader.
Right.
Leader right here. He gonna take over with Martin Luther King where they left off. Go ahead and play the tape.
He halfway sound
First
like
century
Yeah, that's him talking.
Rosa
like that.
Parks moment where an African American had the audacity to say, I deserve equal justice under the law.
Right there, like Karyash touched on it earlier, like how you said saying something repeatedly is to do what?
The brainwash, to manipulate.
Right. Him talking like that, like how Martin Luther King's voice wasn't like that.
Right.
Is to make himself more prominent and sound more convincing. When they get to talking like this is the voice he uses. You see what I'm saying? It means nothing. Raj. You want to say something? Please. Okay, go ahead.
To be treated like a human being with all the respect that a human being is entitled to. And we can only imagine had he not been filming that video, what the narrative would have been.
Slice if I may, and like you just brought out, he thinks because it's recorded now we seeing it. What he don't know is always been happening. You know what I'm saying? Always been happening. He think, oh, if it wasn't for this video, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And also too, I'm getting tired of these, you know what I'm saying? These Christian idiots always about equal rights. Like, when are we gonna learn?
Yeah.
You're just not gonna be equal to this damn white man.
Damn right. Where we at with it? Any more? Was that it all on the tape? Yeah, God, no sweat. Let's get it.
We got another video, Cabin. It's kind of correlate with this last video.
Okay.
As far as our leadership.
Okay. Let's get it.
There we go.
For Jesus, niggas would have been ate the white man ass.
Start all the way from the beginning so they get hit.
Wasn't for Jesus, niggas would have been ate the white man ass up.
No, that
In all honesty, and any nigga like Jesus, that's why they promote Martin over Malcolm. That's why Malcolm had to go and they let Martin outlive so they could go with the peaceful narrative. They used it on the South Africans with Mandela. Any nigga that's screaming peace and let the white man fuck over you, they turn that nigga into a hero in black people's eyes. Nigga, you bet not say nothing against Martin Luther King, nigga. You right there with God, nigga. Right there with white Jesus, nigga. Fuck you talking
that
about.
last speech though, they said the last speech the one that got him knocked off, right?
Yeah, well he was, what did he say? Man, I fear I led my people in a burning building.
Right.
He was becoming more
like Malcolm.
Yeah.
And they suffocated him in the hospital.
And the crazy part is Malcolm was becoming more like
Martin.
him. They was gonna meet somewhere in the middle, and that shit was gonna be dangerous. If it was
Stop right there. Yeah, man, you can't tell me, man, the influence of Commander Jenny Hanna ain't reaching the globe. Who else you ever heard say, you know what I'm saying, he integrated the people into the burning house? That started right here in the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? At least nobody was highlighting the fact that the man said, you know what I'm saying, he was integrating his people into the burning house. And what the brother was saying was heavy. He said it not been for Jesus. And of course, he clarified it meaning white Jesus.
Right.
And this is what we must understand. White Jesus and black Jesus is two totally separate different beings. You see what I'm saying? But he's saying that it had not been for white Jesus, man, we would have been, you know what I'm saying? I can't use the brother's words. Go ahead.
Basically, we would have been wiped out. We didn't. If it wasn't for white Jesus, we would have been gone to war with our oppressors.
That's the point, and which is so heavy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That brothers are now starting to catch it, man. Israel, I see y'all showing me something. Y'all showing me, you know what I mean, that y'all, you know what I mean, y'all waking up slowly but surely. It ain't all bad and we all sleep and all docile and this, that, and other and the fourth. That ain't the case. You know what I mean? So to see something like this was refreshing to see. A warrior.
Colonel, sir. Just like you was just pointing out, you know, the scripture says, "Who will rile up Judah?" Lions whelp.
That's it.
Yeah. So this is what they seeing they coming right now.
Yeah.
With all this oppression and everything that's going on, niggas getting tired.
Damn right. Damn right. I am right. And you seen the look on the brother's face. The brother was serious about what he was saying, and he said something so heavy. They gonna take a peaceful leader and put him up there with God. You see what I'm saying? Because and when they do that, is like at this point, Martin Luther King is a idol now. You understand? He ain't even like he a person no more. It's his philosophy of joining America. You know what I'm saying? Taking the beating peacefully and don't fight back. You know what I'm saying? That means now you're entering into, they didn't make this man an idol.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that idol, you know what I'm saying, is like represent God to black and brown people at this point. Take this beating and don't say nothing, don't do nothing about it. You just suffer, you know what I'm saying, until you die. You understand? And which that ain't how the Lord want us to be.
Damn right, sir.
The Bible says that God is a man of war. That's what it said, Exodus 15:3. God is not all love like they teach you. God don't want you to take no beating peacefully. None of that. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So that whole philosophy is totally against what the scriptures teach anyway.
Damn right,
You know
sir.
what I mean? Go ahead, my y'all.
Hey, it's like, sir, and the brother also said something so very heavy. You know what I mean? I'm just going to paraphrase. He said, the truth lies in between. He said, because Martin and Malcolm came together, and Martin was becoming more like Malcolm, and Malcolm was becoming more like Martin, and he said, well, the solution lies in between there. And if you look in between Malcolm and Martin, you got the UPK.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Because we not out here telling our people, we're telling our people that you don't have to be stepped on and downtrodden and beat down. You know what I mean? But we're not telling our people to go out here and unalive nobody and set things on fire either.
That's
what
it.
we're telling our people is get yourself strong. You can stand up to these people. You don't have to be a part of these people. Separate from these people.
That's
Take
it.
your love from these people.
That's it.
And when we do that, we'll watch their empire fall.
Damn right.
You know what I mean?
Where we going next?
We got another video real similar to the last two topics that we just touched.
Okay.
Have no one to call if they're wrongly arrested. The white person will call their local political committee man or person. They'll call the parents, perhaps, of a teenager, will call the local politician. Yo, what's going on here? My child was arrested just because he didn't have his license. Why didn't you just tell him to go home and get his license?
I mean, we'll let this video play at the end because it pretty much, like he said, is saying what we done said the past two topics. You know what I mean? So, again, man, I want to give it up, man. Give it up another round table of truth. You know what I mean? Man, listen, Fire Weekend knocking. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for Midwest Fire Weekend. We 4 days away. You know, we're gonna kick it off Thursday. You know what I mean? Round table truth. General Muhammad be teaching later that night. Friday, we got the felony expungement and gun rights.
That's right.
Later on that night, on Friday night, Jenny and Hannah will be in here, you know what I mean, with a town hall discussion, election, or whatever. Friday night. Saturday morning, we're going to be in Lut Village for a food and clothes giveaway.
Right.
All right. And then, of course, Saturday, we have some activity to get into during the day of Saturday. But Sunday is our cookout. You know what I'm saying? What the cookout going to be at again?
Calumet, it's going to be at Calumet Park Beach, sir.
What time? I think it's 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
What kind?
Free food. Vendors will be out there as well. Man, it's gonna be a ball. Music gonna be getting played. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be heavy. We're gonna have a couple radio stations out there doing interviews. Man, come get you some free food. Come enjoy the brotherhood, sisterhood, man. Let's get it on, man. Let's show the earth, you know what I'm saying, what happens when black and brown people come together. You know what I'm saying? It is a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. So Midwest Fire Weekend coming up this week is about to be on and popping.
That's
you know what
right.
I mean? So also, too, I'll be in Milwaukee tomorrow night teaching the class in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Captain Abal Moth. I think I'll be doing a breakdown on Matthew, the 7th chapter. You know what I mean? We're going to go down there and get it in. And, man, this work, it continues. It don't stop. Did I miss anything else? I think we got an interview tonight as well. Get me right on that.
Sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we got an interview at 6 p.m. tonight.
9 p.m. Yeah.
9 p.m. tonight, you know what I'm saying, with Shy Blizz. You know what I'm saying?
Big shout out to Shy Blizz, man.
right.
We're doing an interview with Shy Blizz tonight to promote the Round Table of Truth. We did an interview with Born Rich, give Born Rich a hand. You know what I'm saying? Did an interview before that with the brother on 92.3.
Shondell.
Shondell. Did an interview with him. Big shout out to Shondell as well.
Right.
Also, Thursday we had Bo Deal, you know what I'm saying, up in here.
Yeah, that's
Just
right.
Big shout out to Bo Deal. And man, we just trying to do what's right, man. And the right thing is to awaken our people up to the truth.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So with that, you know what I'm saying, we'll give it up to my host. They rock it out with me every week. To my left, Yaradan, give him a hand. Yaradan, please plug what you need to plug.
Yeah, if you're looking for any of the Real Nigga University or, you know what I'm saying, any of the designs you see here on the show, go to diversecitymall.com. Diversecitymall.com.
That's right.
Give it up. You know what I'm saying? Always I will anything?
Yeah, Con, sir.
Please.
We won't have a episode of the War Report. Usually we do the end of the month, but we will have one at the beginning of August.
Damn right. Big shout out to the War Report. Make sure you stay tuned to that War Report. You know what I'm saying? Where Officer Iwalum and Officer Karyash, brother, sitting up here with it today. They go over the War Report to inform you on the different wars that's going on throughout the earth. Those things are ultra important to know because it is, you know what I'm saying, basically defining, you know what I'm saying, the fall of this empire. You know what I mean? And you want to be awakened and know what time it is with that. All right. Also, man, I want to give it up to Officer Karyash, you know what I'm saying, joining us here on the round table of truth.
Right.
Any closing statements, Karyash?
None for me.
None for the guy. Get a brother hand. Damn right, you know what I'm saying. Also, we got Officer Maya. Any announcements?
Come,
Please.
Good, sir. Salaki. So if you are interested in being a vendor, time is running out. You must call the number 773-698-3365. Get in contact with myself. Let me know that you want to be a vendor and have your vendor fee in by Wednesday, July the 30th. So your vendor fee, the deadline to be a vendor, and you must pay your vendor fee or Salakia, you will not be allowed to set up. So you must pay your vendor fee by Wednesday, July the 30th. Contact me at 773-698-3365 to reserve your spot today because space is becoming limited. So you want to get on that ASAP.
Speaking of vending, give it up. You know what I mean? We will also be having pop-up shops during Midwest Fire Weekend, meaning after Thursday's class with General Hyman. Of course, we're going to have game night in here. But we will also, vendors will be set up. Captain Tazaryak, he'll be vending, you know what I'm saying, with his stuff. Officer Yaradan, he'll be vending after class on Thursday. Same thing with Friday, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be basically vending all 4 days.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, man, come on, join us, man. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? The time is now. Y'all done?
Also, if I could, sir,
Please.
I don't even want to leave this out. You know what I'm saying? Also, make sure you pay your tithes.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Go to isupk.com. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
It's an easy link right there. You can donate click the donation and pay your tithes to the school of Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Also want to give it up to Officer Raz Karab on the ones and twos.
That's right.
You understand? And here with us today, we got Officer a Warrior. Give him a hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know a Warrior. He had us, you know, popping on Bigo Live. You know what I'm saying? Where we at with getting back on Bigo Live, Warrior?
We'll be getting back, within the next week.
We'll be back. Go ahead.
Have it, for the roundtable truth.
Damn right.
Especially, just coming up Thursday.
Oh, okay. Most time, correct.
Most time.
That's the goal to, get us back popping.
Damn right. Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Bigo Live. And, of course, we want to give it up to the chef of the Midwest in here with us. You understand?
That's right.
Officer Mapatazar. This will be the brother on the grill. You see what I'm saying? If there's any issues with the food, don't come flag me down because I'm gonna point you right over to that brother right there. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just so happen to eat the food and feel a little, you know what I'm saying, a little tipsy, you know what I'm saying, go to him. Brother might slap a little gin, a little Hennessy on the top. No, I'm only joking. If you see the nigga's hand flicking like that, just know it ain't water. Nah, let me stop, man. Listen, I am Captain Mal Quad, under Commander Jenny Hanna. It's been another round table of truth. We will see you Thursday morning, exclusive interview with General Shawamar.
That's right.
We out. Shalom. Finish.
The white person will call their local political committee man or person. They'll call the parents, perhaps, of a teenager, will call the local politician. Yo, what's going on here? My child was arrested just because he didn't have his license. Why didn't you just tell him to go home and get his license? And things like that. So the white person has more power. Black people have no connection to the people in power. So you know there's not going to be any blowback on arresting a minority because they don't have any power to complain.
And Afro-Americans are not only unjustly arrested, they are not treated with the same respect as white people are.
I ran because nobody else ran again. Or if you stop somebody from going through a light, you would say, hey, out of your car. Out of your car. Show me ID. You wouldn't say that. To a white person, you would go up and say, may I see your driver's license, please? And blacks know that. Blacks know when you go, hey, out of your car, now. And then they say, whoa, what did I do? Oh, what did I do? Don't say that. Don't ask me why I'm stopping you. I said, get out of the car. And that's right there, your first disrespect. And I saw that happening, and blacks know it's happening. They know it's not happening to white people, so automatically they start resenting the police. Just from little verbal commands, let alone the physicality of grabbing somebody and putting them in handcuffs while you check their ID. Unfortunately, when I would tell other officers, whoa, that's enough, then they would think, hey, what are you? N for the word. What are you, an N lover? N for Nigger.
Yeah, what's going on, Israel? Commander General Yohana, ISUPK, doing it like we do. I can't stop, and I ain't gonna use no baby oil. We're gonna do it right, you know, right? Okay, we're gonna keep it righteous, but we're gonna keep pushing this truth to save brothers and sisters' life. So I'm on today to tell you about the Midwest Fire Weekend. Now, brothers out of Chicago and the whole Midwest, Detroit, Kentucky, who else they got? Indianapolis. I mean, there's a ton of cities in that Midwest. Forgive me if I missed those cities. And all those brothers are going to come together for the Midwest Fire Weekend. And what's going to happen in the Midwest Fire Weekend? It's the biggest and best, one of the biggest and best opportunities for you to get a close-up look at your brothers teaching this truth. A lot of you brothers are out there, been studying, you joining the knowledge, you ready to go, you know you got to hit that street eventually, you getting your crew together, y'all working on these scriptures, but this is what I want you to understand. I want you to take a moment and come through the ISUPK so you can wash all them lies that they've been telling you about before you get here. You're gonna have to do that for yourself so you don't get played out here. So this week, that weekend, July 31st to August 3rd, I got General Muhammad here. All of you seen his class. Nobody matches it. He's bad to the bone with the knowledge of the truth. I got Cap McCard with me right here. Another bad cat runs the Hebrew Academy. You see all of them tapes all over the internet, busting millions of views right now, killing the game. You understand? I got brothers coming through to do expungement. Got so much freely to every brother to show you that the greatest weapon we ever had that was given to us from Christ was a real brotherhood. Midwest Fire Weekend, I don't care where you at in the country, take a moment, get in them wheels, hop on that plane, July 31st, August 3rd, go on one of our websites, pull up the hotel, come on out there, bring your crew, you all right. I know a lot of y'all be thinking we too militant, we too hard. Brother, we've been fighting for this truth since 1969. We gonna be hard. But it don't mean you in any danger. We need each other now. You need to not just be out there on your own. With everything that Trump is doing and America's doing, we need to bring the body together. So, come on down. I'm doing my lecture. I don't do that many lectures, but I'm doing the lecture this year. A couple of them actually. And one of them will be during that weekend, and we'll be talking about everything Trump and them's doing. The third world sport with Iran, Saudi Arabia, the Israelis, they still over there shooting. They just hit a air base in Jordan. They killed 3 soldiers, wounded 34 others. Both sides are arming up like crazy. Ain't nothing stopped. They had a little ceasefire, but they arming up like crazy. Now China is bringing a new jet. What's the name of that jet?
J10C.
The J10C. This is a super duper high power jet. It's a jet made to compete with the F-16 and the F-32 it is? The F-35. So that's they top, they bring in their top dogs into the theater. But here's what the Chinese got. Their jet can put 12 missiles on the bottom of the jet that are hypersonic missiles. These missiles can't get shot down. Wherever they fire at, they move so fast any defense system cannot take it. All this is the Lord's doing. At the same time, Donald Trump is trying to lock up all of our Latino brothers. He thinks he can turn our country, this country we built, into China, where he have our Latino brothers doing all the manufacturing. The boy is psycho. Now we in the end. Wake up, come into the body. So I'm inviting you now. I'm commanding General Young. I'm just an OG talk. Okay? I done held this game 40 years. You owe me to at least come see me when I say, come see me before you hit that street. That's just respect. And you should know that, and everybody know that's how it runs. So come on, see me, man. You in good hands, you safe. Sister's gonna feed you. I wanna holler at you, man. I don't wanna see you after you make 10,000 or general. I wanna see you now, so I can see where you start and where you finish. Come holler at me, man. The Midwest Fire Weekend. Captain Mawakwa, he's in charge. Him and his team from Chicago, they gonna do it up. And they do it every year, which is why it's so popular. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody come out, man. Now is the time. Bring this body together, man. I'll see y'all next week. Y'all wanna say something before I go? Y'all good? I see you out there, man. Midwest Fire Weekend. Big shout out to Captain Mawakwa and his whole team out there. We'll see you then, y'all. Shalom.